Order, honorable members, and welcome to our special sitting, today being Monday, 30th June 2025. Honorable members, as you all know, is that our special sitting was to start at 11:30 a.m. But as at now, we are at 3:12. Honorable members, this is a result of technical hitches that we were facing. Nevertheless, we are ready to proceed. Just for the purpose of record is that this special sitting is in order, and it is via our White Gazette notice number 8507, dated 24th June 2025. And just to bring you to speed, I will read through +1 to Standing Order number 29 of the County Assembly of Kericho Standing Orders. It is notified for the information of members of the County Assembly and the general public that there shall be special sittings of the County Assembly on Monday, 30th June 2025 at 11:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. whose agenda shall be to discuss number 1, the Kericho County Budget Estimate for financial year 2025-2026. Honorable members, in our Gazette notice, the government printer erroneously indicated financial year to be 2025. That is the Kericho County Budget Estimates for the financial year 2025-2025, but should be corrected to read the Kericho County Budget Estimates for the financial year 2025-2026. Please note that. Number B is the first reading, second reading, Committee of the Whole House, and third reading of the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025. Honorable members, I now guide that immediately after the consideration of the Kericho County budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026, we shall be adjourning for 10 minutes, and then we will come back and finalize with the second order of business, that is the appropriation bill of 2025. And therefore, please note that, and clerk, let it be in record on the reasons for the delay, as well as correct the financial year, which is 2025-2026. And clerk, let us proceed. Order of business.
Order number 1, administration of oath.
Second.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Next.
Order number 3, messages.
Next.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next.
Order number 5, papers.
Next.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Honorable members, we now welcome the Chairman, Budget and Appropriation Committee, the Honorable Albert Kipkoech, to give notice of his motion. Proceed, the Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I wish to give notice of the following motion: that this House approves the report of the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the Kericho County budget estimates alongside program-based budget for the financial year 2025-2026. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, I don't know, because under my communication, I can see we have, I don't know whether they are members of the public or they are strangers, and therefore we cannot proceed until the chair knows who is in the public gallery.
Members of the fourth estate.
So the honorable members, I have been notified that they are the members of the fourth estate. Even though they are welcome to join us, next time it is important that the chair be notified who is in the public gallery. I thought this is a house of procedures and rules, whereby we are not against the members of the public, but for information purposes, so that they can be recognized and they can be welcome according to the tradition of this house. Nevertheless, let me extend the invitation to our members of the fourth estate to follow our proceedings live as we deliberate on the budget estimates alongside the program-based budget for the financial year 2025-2026. So feel free, you're most welcome. And clerk, let's proceed with the order of business.
Order number 7, question and statements.
Next.
Order number 8, motion by the chairman of Budget and Appropriation Committee.
Honorable Chairman, now you can proceed to table your motion before the House.
Once again, Mr. Speaker, thank you so much for this opportunity that you have given me to move a motion that this House approves the report of the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the Kericho County budget estimates alongside program-based budget for the financial year 2025-2026. Mr. Speaker, the County Assembly plays an important role in the budget-making process as mandated by the Constitution of Kenya 2010, the Public Finance Management Act 2012, and the County Assembly of Kericho Standing Orders, among other statutes and policy frameworks. Mr. Speaker, the budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026 is critical in achieving the regime goals since it is past the midterm.
Order, honorable members, there is a lot of noise. Honorable member for the Besonic word. Order, let us maintain order and let us consult in low tones. Order, and the Sergeant at Arms, you ought to have distributed all these documents before. Proceed, Chairman, as you distribute in a manner that you don't cause proceed, Honorable Chairman.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is under Chairman synopsis, Mr. Speaker. The budget estimate for the financial year 2025-2026 is critical in achieving the regime goals since it is past the midterm and the financial year away from the next general election. Mr. Speaker, the County Assembly, in performance of its physical responsibility, observing the rule of law and considering the resource envelope, and taking views of the public, reviewed the budget estimates with intent to approving to facilitate appropriation of funds by the various sectors of the county. Mr. Speaker, in order to surmount the challenges of implementation of the project witnessed in the last 2 financial years, the County Assembly, through the ADO Committee on Burning Bills, seeks to determine the actual burning bills and has reaffirmed its priorities through the schedules to benefit all the wards equitably. Mr. Speaker, it is my pleasant duty and honor on behalf of the Budget and the Appropriation Committee members and pursuant to Standing Order 200 and 225 to present the estimates of revenue and expenditures of the County Government of Kericho for approval in this Honorable House. Mr. Speaker, in these budget estimates, the recurrent expenditure stands at shilling 6.5 billion, which caters for salaries, general administration, and operational expenses. It also has development expenditure, which stands at Kenya shilling 3.5 billion. Mr. Speaker, the total expenditure for next year's budget, 2025-2026, is Kenya shilling 10.3 billion. Mr. Speaker, at the same time, Mr. Speaker, the total revenue for the next financial year is Kenya shilling 10 billion, comprising of equitable share, all source revenue, facility improvement fund, donor funds, and conditional grants. Mr. Speaker, as well, we have allocation for the County Assembly. The County Assembly has been allocated Kenya shilling 916.6 million for both recurrent and development expenditure. Within this report, Mr. Speaker, we shall be having also reports and recommendations. That the report and recommendation of the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the budget estimates for the county government of Kericho for the financial year 2025-2026. Mr. Speaker, allow me to go to page 6 under previous. Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Kericho County budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026 was prepared in line with relevant provisions of the law and tabled as required by tabled as required by Section 129(2) of the 221. The budget estimate was committed to the Budget and Appropriation Committee and sectoral committees for deliberations and submissions of the report. Mr. Speaker, sir, the financial year 2025-2026 budget estimates have been prepared pursuant to Article 196(1)(b), Article 201(a), Article 221(a), and PFM Act 2012, Section 128, subsection 20, the PFM County Government Regulations 31 of 2015, and the Kericho County Assembly Standing Order 2215. The preparation of the budget estimates was guided by the following policy documents and pieces of legislation. The first one, Mr. Speaker, is that the approved Kericho County Integrated Development Plan, CIDP 2023-2028, County Fiscal Strategy Paper 2025, Medium-Term Expenditure Framework, Annual Development Plan 2025-2026, interdepartmental consultations through sector working groups, the National Government Blueprint as outlined in Vision 2030, and bottom-up economic beta model of the President and National Budget Policy Statement of 2025. Mr. Speaker, the principles of public finance as laid down in Article 201 of the Constitution, where transparency and accountability, including public participation in financial matters, has been adhered to. Resource allocation in fiscal year 2025-2026 has been directed to programs that will contribute to strategic objectives as firmed up in the 10th Fiscal Strategy Paper 2025, which will allow, Mr. Speaker, continued spending on priority programs. Mr. Speaker, the financial year 2025-2026 budget estimates is projected to support phase 1 and 2 of strategic intervention programs among all the programs facilitated through the departments of the county. Mr. Speaker, under the National Government Blueprint as outlined in Vision 2030 and bottom-up economic beta model of the President, the Kericho County aligned its priorities to the National Government Blueprint on the bottom-up economic and transformation beta model as follows. The first one, Mr. Speaker, is Agriculture, Transformation and Inclusive Growth, which is a National Agriculture Value Chain Development Project, NAFCBD, which will facilitate poultry keeping, dairy farming, coffee, bioretram, and avocado. The second one, Mr. Speaker, is giving capital to small, micro, medium enterprise under Kericho County Enterprise Fund. The next one, Mr. Speaker, is housing and settlement. That is construction of markets and maintenance of residential and non-residential buildings and also housing projects. The fourth one, Mr. Speaker, is healthcare. That is purchase of specialized medical equipment, purchase of drugs and pharmaceuticals, construction and equipping of health facilities. And the last one, Mr. Speaker, under beta is digital, superhighway and creative industry. That is construction and equipping of ICT centers. Mr. Speaker, the key highlights of the Kericho County budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026 is that the budget estimates are geared towards spurring economic growth for Kericho County by investing in human capital and development of key capital projects to improve lives and livelihood. Mr. Speaker, to improve health care of the county residents, the county has committed to progressively confirm health care workers on contract to permanent and pensionable terms and subsequently employ additional health care workers on contract terms. Mr. Speaker, on the basic and tertiary education, the county has set aside funds to employ 210 ECD teachers and replace 75 ECD teachers on contract terms and confirm 15 ECD teachers to permanent and pensionable basis, and also engage vocational training centers instructors on permanent and pensionable terms. Mr. Speaker, further, the county continues to support tertiary and basic learners from the county through scholarship and provisions of basic infrastructure and equipment. In partnership with the national government, the county supports farmers to enhance food security through the National Agriculture Value Chain Development Project, NAFCBD, that will facilitate poultry keeping, dairy farming, coffee, pyrethrum, and avocado. Mr. Speaker, the county has also progressively budgeted for development and infrastructural works for ease of access to markets and service areas, thus enhance economic growth of the county. It is important, Mr. Speaker, to note that the county supports climate change initiatives and has partnered with national government and development partners through financing locally led climate change action, famously known as FLOCA. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Committee on Budget and Appropriation supports such initiatives aimed at improving the economic growth, thus improving livelihood of Kericho County residents. Mr. Speaker, under public participation on budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026, Mr. Speaker, as required under Article 196 of the Constitution, the Budget and Appropriation Committee was required to conduct public participation. The committee conducted physical public participation on the budget estimates on Monday, 23rd June 2025, across the entire sub-counties. Subsequently, the budget estimates was uploaded in the County Assembly website for stakeholders and members of the public who are expected to peruse, analyze, and give feedback through submission of a memorandum on or before Monday, 23rd June 2025. Mr. Speaker, it should be noted that the committee received memorandum as at close of business on 23rd June 2025 from Mariwa Village Welfare Association, Chemokoch sublocation, Kunya Quad in Kipkelion West constituency, whose requests were taken into consideration by the committee. Among them, establishment of gender-based violence center, youth empowerment center, and purchase of equipments for persons with disability. Mr. Speaker, under the submissions of the County Executive Committee members, the Budget and Appropriation Committee held meetings both in the precincts and outside the precincts from the 19th to 29th June 2029 to consider submissions from the county departments. The following departments appeared before the Budget and Appropriation Committee to defend their proposed estimates. And the first department was the Department of Finance and Economic Planning, Public Works, Roads and Transport, Water, Energy, Environment, Forestry and Natural Resources, Health Services, Education, Culture and Social Services, Information Communication Technology, Sports, Youth Affairs and E-Government, and as well Agriculture, Livestock and Cooperative Development. Mr. Speaker, the budget estimate for the financial year 2025-2026, the total revenue projections for the next financial year budget is that, Mr. Speaker, the budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026 is Kenya shilling 10,32,959,671 shillings, which will comprise of Kenya shilling 7,178,668,356 shillings from national government transfers as equitable share. The second one, Mr. Speaker, is 870,133,811 from local revenue sources, and Kenya shilling 724,245,582 shillings generated by county and sub-county hospitals as Facility Improvement Fund and Social Health Insurance Fund, SHIV and SHA. Mr. Speaker, we have conditional grants of Kenya shilling 43,439,856 as doctor salary arrears, 250 million for county aggregated industrial parks, and Kenya shilling 45,690,000 for county health promoters. Mr. Speaker, we have also donor funds, which comprises of Kenya shilling 8.6 million as Danida funds, 37.5 million as Kenya Devolution Support Project 2, KDSP 2, Kenya shilling 352.5 million as Kenya Devolution Support Project 2 from World Bank, UDG. We have also a donor fund of 43,550,249 shillings as Kenya Urban Support Program, UDG, but under SIDA. The next one, Mr. Speaker, is 35 million as Kenya Urban Support Program UIG under SIDA also. And we have also, Mr. Speaker, 203,392,898 shillings as FLOCA grants to support climate change, CCIR. Mr. Speaker, we have also Kenya shilling 231,250,000 as IDA, which is National Agriculture Value Chain Development Project, NAFCBD. And Mr. Speaker, at last we have Kenya shilling 10.9 million as Sweden donor, that is under Kenya Agriculture Business Development Project, KABDP. Mr. Speaker, the total allocation was apportioned to recurrent and development expenditures as follows. The total budgetary allocation for recurrent in the year 2025-2026 is Kenya shilling 6.5 billion, constituting of 65% of the entire county budget. This covers compensation to employees as well as operation and maintenance expenditure. Mr. Speaker, the projected development budget estimates is Kenya shilling 3.5 billion, a proportion of 35% of the total budget. Mr. Speaker, under personal emolument, it is estimated that the total personal emolument stands at Kenya shilling 47.1% of the total revenue, excluding conditional grants and donor funds, against the acceptable rates of 35%, which is stated in the Kericho County Wages and Benefits Regulations 2016, which is also under the Public Finance and Management Act 2012. Mr. Speaker, the leading department being Health Services at 24%, and least being County Public Service Board at 0.04%. Mr. Speaker, examination of budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026. In reviewing the budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026, the Committee on Budget and Appropriation held committee sittings on dates between 19th and 24th June 2025, held consultative meetings with all the departmental county executive committee members to defend their departmental budget estimates and make clarifications on variances that deviated from the financial year 2025-2026, and also the county fiscal strategy paper 2025. Mr. Speaker, the committee further held its meetings between 25 and 29th June 2025 to conclude the report of budget and estimates, for the financial year 25-26. And it is important to note, Mr. Speaker, that the submission of the budget estimates for the financial year 25-26 included the budget estimates for the county assembly and program-based budget. Mr. Speaker, the overall budget estimates is that the total budget for the financial year 2025-2026 stands at Kenya shilling 10.03 billion, out of which 6.5 billion is earmarked for recurrent expenditures constituting of 65% of overall budget, and Kenya shilling 3.5 billion for development initiatives amounting to 35% of the total budget. Mr. Speaker, in financing 2025-2026 budget estimates, it is projected that the county will receive Kenya shilling 7.1 billion as CRA equitable share, Kenya shilling 870 million as local revenue collections, facility improvement fund at Kenya shilling 724 million, and donor funds amounting to Kenya shillings 922.7 million, and conditional grants being Kenya shilling 339.1 million. Mr. Speaker, departmental budget estimates. This, Mr. Speaker, has specific details for the budget estimates for the financial year 2025-2026 per department. Mr. Speaker, I will start with the County Assembly. For oversight, legislation and representation expenses, the County Assembly recurrent expenditure stands at Kenya shilling 816.4 million, which is inclusive of car loan and mortgage for staff of the County Assembly, and the development of expenditure, and the development expenditure is Kenya shilling 100.1 million. Mr. Speaker, the development vote will be used for construction of modern office block and chamber. Under the Department of Public Service Management and Administration, Mr. Speaker, the recurrent and development vote has been allocated Kenya shilling 511.6 million. and Kenya shilling 388.4 million for the financial year 2025-2026 respectively. Mr. Speaker, the recurrent vote is meant for personal emoluments and other operating expenses, while the development vote is meant for construction and operationalization of ward offices, purchase of fire truck, and assorted firefighting equipments. Mr. Speaker, under the Department of County Public Service Board, the County Public Service Board has been allocated Kenya shilling 61.3 million as recurrent expenditure to enable the office perform its role of ensuring the establishment of offices, promotion and recruitment of staff, and other operating expenses. Mr. Speaker, under the Office of the Governor and Deputy Governor, the Office of the Governor and Deputy Governor has been allocated Kenya shilling 147.3 million as recurrent expenditure to cater for personal emoluments and other operating expenses. Mr. Speaker, under the Department of Finance, the recurrent vote has been allocated Kenya shilling 364.6 million, whereas the development vote has been allocated Kenya shilling 118 million, including strategic intervention programs, new and also ongoing programs. Mr. Speaker, these programs is as follows: construction of oncology center, non-communicable disease project, completion of Maize Miller, equipping Lorette Pineapple Plant, Sosiot Sub-County Hospital, Kunyak Health Center, Cheborge Health Center, Litein Water Supply Projects, Kimasian, Cheblel, Sinendet, Singoronic Water Projects, and pipeline in Kapsoit Ward. Mr. Speaker, this is as per this financial year budget 2024-2025. Mr. Speaker, the recurrent vote will facilitate operations of various budget lines, including motor vehicle, insurance cover, and the emergency fund at Kenya shilling 10 million to mitigate against unforeseen disasters. Mr. Speaker, it should be noted that the strategic interventions are domiciled in this department, where phase 1 and 2 of strategic interventions will lay down for the governor's high value impact projects, including the Lorette Pineapple Plant, Oncology Center, and Maize Milling Plant. Mr. Speaker, in the Department of Health Services, the recurrent vote for health services has been allocated Kenya shilling 3.2 billion to cater for personal emoluments, purchase and distribution of drugs, among other operating expenses, whereas the development expenditure of Kenya shilling 422.3 million for construction and completion of incomplete health facilities and equipping new facilities, among other development programs. The Speaker, under the Department of Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries, the recurrent and development expenditure was allocated Kenya shilling 169.1 million and Kenya shilling 555.1 million respectively. Mr. Speaker, it should be noted that the department benefits from donor-funded programs under grants from National Agriculture Value Chain Development, NAFCBD, at Kenya shilling 231.2 million, Kenya Agricultural Business Development Project, KABDP, Sweden at Kenya shilling 10.9 million, which are all farmer-oriented, mean to add value for agricultural produce and increase earnings for the farmers, noting that agriculture is the backbone of our economy. Mr. Speaker, under Education, Youth Affairs, Culture and Social Services, the recurrent budget was allocated Kenya shilling 671.9 million, which will cater for employment of 210 ECD teachers and replacement of 75 ECD teachers on contract terms and confirmation of ECD teachers to permanent and pensionable basis and vocational training center instructors on contract terms. Mr. Speaker, there is a typo there. It should be permanent and pensionable, especially instructors for the VTCs. Mr. Speaker, there is also further Kenya shilling 50 million has been set aside for VTCs scholarship, and under the development vote, 282 million has been allocated to cater for construction and renovation of ECD classrooms, purchase of education aids and related equipment, and constructions of new vocational training centers, purchase of equipment for the persons with disability, among other development programs. The Speaker, under Public Works, Roads and Transport, the recurrent vote has been allocated Kenya shilling 95.6 million, whereas the development vote has been allocated 657.5 million in the financial year 2025-2026. Mr. Speaker, the development vote will be used to cater for construction and maintenance of county roads equitably, design and construction of drainage structures and other infrastructure and civil works, among other works. Mr. Speaker, the Department of Trade, Industrialization, Cooperative Management, Tourism and Wildlife, the recurrent vote has been allocated Kenya shilling 64.6 million, whereas the development vote was allocated Kenya shilling 334.5 million. Mr. Speaker, sir, under the development vote, the allocation will cater for trade and markets development, construction of market stalls, tourism development, museums, development and promotion, and construction and equipping of county aggregation and industrial parks. Mr. Speaker, under water, environment, forest, energy, and natural resources, the recurrent and development vote have been allocated Kenya shilling 178.6 million and Kenya shilling 472.9 million, respectively. Mr. Speaker, the recurrent vote will be utilized to support operational expenses of projects through maintenance of motor vehicles, machines and equipment, water distribution utilities, logistics, fuel and cleaning services, among other operating expenses. The development expenditure will cater for water and sewerage infrastructure works for rural schemes across the county. Mr. Speaker, donor funds in the department includes 203.3 million as grants to support climate change, famously known as FLOCA. Mr. Speaker, under lands, housing and physical planning, the recurrent and development votes have been allocated Kenya shilling 148.4 million and Kenya shilling 89.8 million, respectively, in the financial year 2025-2026. This includes recurrent and development expenditure for Litein and Kericho municipal boards. Mr. Speaker, the department intends to undertake the following programs during the year: preparation of development plans, upgrading of GIS database, cadastral survey of towns, development of land information management system, infrastructure, review of Kericho municipality development plan, among other development projects. Mr. Speaker, it should be noted that Kenya shilling 17.5 million has been set aside for the National Housing Corporation debt settlement. Mr. Speaker, under ICT, the recurrent vote has been allocated Kenya shilling 80.1 million, while the development vote has been allocated 102.5 million to cater for infrastructure development and civil works. Others include design and development finance bill, management system, design and development of business registration system, design and deployment of lands and property management system, design and deployment of housing management system, design and development of car and pass park management system, which will greatly and positively impact on own source revenue collection. Mr. Speaker, the committee made the following observation. The first one, Mr. Speaker, is that the National Treasury will implement the transition from cash basis of accounting to accrual basis, and that all the county governments are expected to comply with the new reporting and way of accounting. Mr. Speaker, the second is, with accrual accounting, it is envisioned that projects will be paid promptly. Consequently, all the departments have been directed by the county treasury to provide all the details of the pending bills, and as such will be solved as a fast charge. The third observation, Mr. Speaker, is that the Kericho county is endowed with resources. All source revenue should be performing better, and there is a need to relook into the revenue streams and revenue team capacity. The fourth, Mr. Speaker, is that the reports of rolled out works be provided to the sectoral committees of the County Assembly on quarterly basis, as well as ensuring that programs and project execution in wards is done equitably. The fifth observation, Mr. Speaker, is the county has hit the revenue target of Kenya shilling 10 billion, comprising of national government transfers as equitable share, donor funding, own source revenue, and facility improvement fund, among others. Mr. Speaker, the number 6 is that the county executive involve the members of the public in the consideration of the county fiscal strategy paper and all the other policy documents that support development of the budget estimates in each financial year. Number 7, Mr. Speaker, is that despite the challenges posed by prevailing economic conditions, the Committee on Budget observed that revenue targets can be attained. Number 8, Mr. Speaker, is that the fiscal discipline should be observed at all times to avoid penalties outlined in Section 107(2) of the Public Finance Management Act 2012 as far as equitable share is concerned. Number 9, Mr. Speaker, is that the members of the public and community-based organization and professional bodies are increasingly getting engaged in the budget-making process, noting the number of memorandum received by the County Assembly has increased. Number 10, Mr. Speaker, is that most of the issues raised in the memorandum have been addressed in the financial year 2025-2026 budget estimates. For example, establishment of agenda-based violence center and allocation towards strategic intervention programs, phase 1 and phase 2. Number 11, Mr. Speaker, is that the receivers of revenue, as appointed by the head of county treasury, should work towards realizing departmental revenue targets and take legal options, such as land rates waivers to optimize on county revenue. And the last one, Mr. Speaker, is that there is delay in the declaration of the unspent balances for the financial year 2025-2026 by the county treasury. Oh, sorry, 2024-2025. It should be 2024-2025. There is a delay in the declaration of the unspent balances for the financial year 2024-2025 by the county treasury and the county executive committee members for consideration by the county assembly. We therefore, Mr. Speaker, recommend as follows. The first one, the county executive exercise fiscal responsibility in allocation of revenue and expenditure as per the provisions of Public Finance Management Act 2012. The second recommendation, Mr. Speaker, since on-source revenue has been reviewed upwards, all receivers of revenue embrace innovative revenue strategies, enhance existing revenue streams, and explore new revenue streams revenue in order to meet the set revenue targets. The third recommendation, Mr. Speaker, is that the stakeholder participation be considered during the consideration of the county fiscal strategy paper to avoid variances when deliberating on the budget estimates. The fourth one, Mr. Speaker, is that the receivers of revenue, under the guidance of Finance and Economic Planning Docket, works hard to meet the revenue targets despite the prevailing economic challenges. The fifth, Mr. Speaker, is that the unspent balances must be declared by the county treasury and the departmental county executive committee members on time for the purposes of budgeting and continuity of programs. Mr. Speaker, the next one is that each accounting officer initiates procurement procedures as early as possible to facilitate the implementation of development projects in the county. The county treasury shall adhere to provisions of legislations on the public procurement and asset disposal. Number 7, Mr. Speaker, is that each county chief officer adheres to the provisions of Section 149 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012 to the letter, and that each departmental county executive committee member adheres to Section 107 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012. Number 8, Mr. Speaker, is that the receivers of revenue, led by the head of county treasury, pursue an exploited legal option to improve on-source revenue, and the delay in the declaration of the unspent balances for the financial year 2025-2026 by the county treasury and the departmental county executive committee members for consideration by the county assembly be addressed in the subsequent supplementary budgets. Mr. Speaker, the last recommendation is that the head of procurement, through the head of county treasury, furnish the county assembly with a county annual procurement plan for consideration. Mr. Speaker, I therefore acknowledge and I wish that the committee wishes to thank the offices of the Speaker and the Clerk of the County Assembly for the necessary support extended to it in the execution of its mandate, and the budget making process will have been incomplete without the involvement of the key stakeholders, namely the CCs, led by the County Executive committee member in charge of finance and economic planning, and members of the public, whom the committee is grateful for their invaluable input. Mr. Speaker, it is now my place and duty on behalf of the Budget and Appropriation Committee, pursuant to Standing Order 2216, to table the report of the Kericho County Budget Estimates for the financial year 2025-2026 for consideration by this Honorable House. And Mr. Speaker, I will request Honorable Weldon Rogon to second. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Chairman Albert Kikwech. The Honorable Protest Rogon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the budget estimates tabled by the Honorable Chair, Honorable Albert Kipkoech, Mr. Speaker, 2025-2026 financial year. Mr. Speaker, even as I second this, I want to urge the Committee of Budget and Appropriation that even as we table this for approval, Mr. Speaker, let us ensure that this budget is implemented quarterly. Mr. Speaker, the last budget that is coming to an end, 2024-2025, was implemented in fact, in some of our wards in Q2, that is in January this year. And that is unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, because we had passed the budget following the due timelines. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, I want to appreciate the committee because, Mr. Speaker, this is the largest budget ever passed by this House. The total global figure is 10 billion, and the revenues, Mr. Speaker, the ONSOS revenue is at 870 million. Mr. Speaker, it then gives us an opportunity as a committee of finance to work with the executive to ensure that the revenues are collected, because without the revenues, we might not implement this budget as expected, Mr. Speaker. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, I want to call on the other committees, the Committee on Lands, the Committee on Agriculture, because, Mr. Speaker, the Treasury in this county delegated the responsibility to the various chief officers as receivers of revenue. Mr. Speaker, there is no reason why the various chief officers will not be able to raise the much needed revenues. Mr. Speaker, I'm really happy because, one, it will then motivate each one of us to work towards achieving the 870 million mark. I know FIF, Mr. Speaker, just from the reports that we've received, collected the highest amount, standing at around 720, almost 800 million. That means in this financial year coming, Mr. Speaker, we might collect even R1 billion from the FIF. But because we will not use FIF to build roads, to build ECG centers, it then means that we need to work as committees to ensure that the county collects more than R1 billion. And Mr. Speaker, I want to paint a very funny picture. I've been going through the report, and I want to encourage the members. The report on the controller of budget. There are counties that used not to collect beyond 500 million. Case in point is county government of Kisii. At the moment, in terms of ONSOS revenues, they are collecting close to 900 million. County government of Machakos, in the full year report, which we are expecting any time now, they are also collecting close to R1 billion in terms of ONSOS revenue. County government of Kiambu has even gone extra mile and collected more than 4 billion in ONSOS revenue. They have never collected that money. Mr. Speaker, that means the county government of Kericho will have a potential of collecting close to 2 billion shillings in ONSOS revenues alone. So that means, Mr. Speaker, we need to work very hard. And we will use this House to ensure the executive does not in any way mess up again with our revenues. And last thing, Mr. Speaker, is I want to appreciate your undertakings in this House. I know there is another committee that is coming to an end, captured in this report, the one on the pending bills led by Honorable Vincent Korir. Even as we come to the day end with the report, it will then inform the execution of this budget, because We have, Mr. Speaker, in this county wards that have never seen development despite appropriating monies for the development of the various sectors. And that means, Mr. Speaker, when we table that report, it will tally with this budget estimates report so that even as the governor implements these budget estimates, and then it should also note those wards that suffered in the last financial year. With this, Mr. Speaker, I second.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Patrice Roland, for seconding the motion. Honorable members, I now wish to propose the question, which is that this House approves the report of the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the Kericho County budget estimates alongside program-based budget for the financial year 2025-2026. Honorable members, the floor is open, and Honorable Eric B.
Mr. Speaker, thank you so much.
Honorable members, I can see.
Thank you.
Honorable members, you will have time to make your contribution in the flow of the House. And meanwhile, you can consult in low tones. Order, let's proceed. The Honorable
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me opportunity to discuss the budget report for 2025-2026. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me first of all to thank the Chair and the Committee on the Budget for the good work they did, Mr. Speaker. I think the budget has a timeline, and of course, Mr. Speaker, being today is a Monday, Mr. Speaker, and of course, we've come to deliberate on the budget 2025-26. Mr. Speaker, sir, secondly, this is a very important budget which would inform, Mr. Speaker, the second last budget for our time, Mr. Speaker, that is 2025-2026. We know this is the second last because we are only remaining with one budget, Mr. Speaker, so that we approach the main election. Mr. Speaker, what I have seen from this report, Mr. Speaker, today, the budget for the county government of Kericho is now 10 billion, Mr. Speaker, of which, Mr. Speaker, when you see about the equitable shares is around 7 billion, Mr. Speaker, meaning we still have a task to ensure that we collect, as by the Honorable Finance Chair, Mr. Speaker, mentioned that the poll is on our side, Mr. Speaker, and the executive, for them to ensure that they collect revenue so that we meet and implement the main budget. Mr. Speaker, secondly, I want to discuss on the Departmental of Health, whereby, Mr. Speaker, this is a department who has taken a very big share. Of course, Mr. Speaker, the reason being, when it comes to the health, Mr. Speaker, the health department has actually improved positively by projecting 700 million, Mr. Speaker, and of course, they're able to deliver the same, Mr. Speaker. In this main budget, Mr. Speaker, they have actually gotten 724 million, and of course, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank also the department through the government, Mr. Speaker, for the good work. I believe, Mr. Speaker, this year, they are going also to break the projection of 724, of course, they are going around 800 million, Mr. Speaker. Since, Mr. Speaker, we also budgeted the employment on this year of budget, Mr. Speaker, whereby we have also staffs who should also be taken in permanent and pensioning, Mr. Speaker, and of course, some on the contract, Mr. Speaker. We have a very important policy which is going to inform the same, Mr. Speaker, that is FIF policy. And Mr. Speaker, we request the department to be able to ensure they have that policy,
and act on the budget immediately. Mr. Speaker, thirdly, as I end, Mr. Speaker, is that there is an issue which all the members agreed, and it has been captured in this budget, Mr. Speaker, what is going to every ward in the schedule, Mr. Speaker. I think anything which is appropriated in this House and passed in this House, Mr. Speaker, is a binding. So I want to inform all the member that anything we are going to pass today, when it comes to the schedule, any allocation given to everyone, Mr. Speaker, and of course, this time around we are receiving a good number of money, Mr. Speaker, going to each and every ward that we have, Mr. Speaker, of around 43 million. Mr. Speaker, we need also to follow up every quarterly report, Mr. Speaker, so that we ensure what has been allocated to every ward should be able to be acted upon, and of course, Mr. Speaker, we see the value for money. We not like a situation in this budget, Mr. Speaker, there are some members who never we are not done the works, Mr. Speaker, as by the schedule. So I believe this year, Mr. Speaker, 2025-2026, all the members should be very keen and to be able to look at and to oversight and to do legislation and of course representation as our role, Mr. Speaker, to ensure what has been captured as per the schedule is reflected back in our ward, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, lastly, of course, I'll take 2 minutes, Mr. Speaker, is the issue of education. Mr. Speaker, we've allocated a very good money for the ECD classroom, Mr. Speaker, and employment of ECD teachers, Mr. Speaker. We want to inform public and of course this House, Mr. Speaker, so that the money we have allocated for the employment should be implemented immediately, Mr. Speaker, because we know in our wards we have schools, ECD schools, Mr. Speaker, who are working without no teachers. So the funds which has been allocated, Mr. Speaker, should be implemented the same, so that our pupils, our learners, be able to have teachers, and of course, Mr. Speaker, the progression will move on the same case, Mr. Speaker. Otherwise, I want to say thank you for the good budget for this year, and we are looking forward for the executive to implement and the people to feel the value for money. Thank you so much.
Thank you, the Honorable Peter Kemwe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for the opportunity that you have granted to me. First of all, I want to echo the chairman for budget and appropriation for the good work. And this exercise, Mr. Speaker, sir, it consumes a lot of time, a lot of energy, and also a great sacrifice. I want to echo the team for what they have done. And before I make any recommendation, Mr. Speaker, sir, it is my plea to the side of the executive that it is not a matter of just passing the budget for every financial year without achieving what we have appropriated to each and every department. It is so disappointing and discouraging that some of us, Mr. Speaker, sir, didn't benefit from the last financial or the ending financial year, that is 24-25. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is good also to be specific that the counting officer in the department for roads, that is Anderson Terrer, does not fit for that position because of what is doing to this county government. He is doing a lot of impunities, a lot of injustice to the electorates who elected the leaders in this county. Mr. Speaker, sir, also to the department where I chair for water. There was nothing which was done for a full financial year. and yet we have appropriated funds to each and every department. I urge His Excellency the Governor, with due respect, that these people are not worth to hold the position as the counting officers in these two departments. Mr. Speaker, sir, we might be proud of mentioning 10 billion, which we cannot account for at the end of the financial year. It is good, Mr. Speaker, sir, if we have allocate this money specifically to each and every department. Let us see the fruits of all departments.
Order, honorable members. Let's allow Honorable Peter Kemoy to second. If you want to say mention one time, it is okay, but let us be in order. Let us be in order. But we have heard you that you are saying one time, which is okay. But now let us let us allow him, and then you can apply the way you want, but in order. In order, kindly, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Order, let's have order. Honorable members, there is a order.
Let me contribute and second this budget. We have done our best. We trust that what we have appropriated this time round will benefit all the citizens and the rightful people for Kericho County. To the Department of Education, I know, Mr. Speaker, sir, this end of financial year, we had requested also that they employ 210 ECD teachers and replacement. But unfortunately, as we speak, the exercise didn't took over. And also in this financial year, 2025-2026, we have allocated funds also on the same. We are expecting that they will roll out, and our people will feel the importance of this budget. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is my plea that water is life. I urge my department that every cent we have allocated to this department will be accountable at the end of this, the coming financial year. With the support of all the honorable members, it is good also that every quarterly we review the works that they have rolled out for us to enjoy each and every financial year. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for the opportunity you have granted me.
All right, thank you so much, Honorable Peter Kemoy. Just to remind you of your standing order number 98, responsibility for statement of fact. I know you are the chairman, water, and even you are a member of the county assembly, and therefore on the issues of roads and water that you have raised, this house, of course, take cognizance, and we want to believe that you are saying what is true, so that because this is a house of record. The Honorable Francis Terrer.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity also to contribute on these 2025-2026 budget estimates. Mr. Speaker, sir, before I make my contributions, I want to congratulate the chairman of this budget committee and the entire committee for coming up with a very balanced budget estimates. from the onset, Mr. Speaker, I want to state that the total revenue for this financial year 2025-2026 is 10 billion, the recurrent being 6.5 billion, which is 65%, and the development budget is 3.5 billion, which is 35%. In this budget, Mr. Speaker, sir, the allocations for various departments, starting from roads, we have allocations for water department and other departments. We have a total of nearly 11 departments. In this budget, Mr. Speaker, estimates, I want to say that in our wards, we have various challenges, especially the challenges of roads. We have roads in our wards which are not passable at the moment. And I want to encourage or to request the department concerned that they use the allocation of the department or roads with the specific programs in this budget. Number one, Mr. Speaker, for example, in my ward, Mr. Speaker, I have a road from ranging for about 5 kilometers, which at the moment is not possible. A road starting from Pawujot, Kabisaga, Malinja, and Kinyose. People of that area suffer, Mr. Speaker, sir, and from this budget estimates, there is allocation for that road. So I want to request the department concerned that they make sure they implement this budget estimates to the letter, because my people are really suffering. Number two, Mr. Speaker, sir, is the Department of Water. The Department of Water, across our wards, the 30 wards we have in Kericho County are really suffering, especially our women, which now normally travels far and wide looking for water. And we know, Mr. Speaker, sir, water is life. So in this budget, we want to encourage the department concerned that to implement the various programs in this budget, Mr. Speaker, sir. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, sir, we have our youths, we have our women, we have our men in business, especially the border operators in our wards, Mr. Speaker, sir. For a long time, these border operators, Mr. Speaker, sir, have been left without empowerment. In this budget, Mr. Speaker, sir, we want to ensure that our border operators are really empowered and shielded from various challenges, because normally they have been facing a lot of challenges, especially during the rainy season, the sunny days. So we want to ensure that border operators are constructed border sheds for them. These are challenges, Mr. Speaker, sir, because normally the border operators, they normally have a very mode of transport which they normally operate as business. So we want to encourage the department concerned that when we allocate money to federal department, for example, this trade and market development, they must ensure that they construct border sheds, they construct public toilets in various markets. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to, number three, Mr. Speaker, say the Department of Agriculture. In the Department of Agriculture, Mr. Speaker, in the budget estimates, we have allocations for industrial crops. And one way of helping our farmers, Mr. Speaker, especially tea industry, Mr. Speaker, is the construction of tea pine centers. In this budget estimates, Mr. Speaker, sir, the allocations for tea pine centers, Mr. Speaker, is captured. So I want to encourage the Department of Concern, the Department of Agriculture, to ensure that the money allocated to the tea pine centers is adhered to, and the construction of the same must be done. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, without much taking time, I want to applaud the chair and the budget committee for the good well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now, honorable members, I can see a number of ones, and I will request that we stick to 2 minutes each, so that I'll allow maximum contribution. I will start with the Honorable Beatrice Chepkemoi, and then I'll go to the Honorable Dr. Moses, and then I'll go to the Honorable Kiptabi. Yes, in that order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. And I want to thank the Chairman for Budget and the whole committee for burning their midnight oil and come out with this estimate budget for 2025-2026 for Kericho County. I'm much concerned with this donor fund coming to Kericho. This donor fund is not reaching to mwananchi wa kawaida down there. Where is it going? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order. The Honorable Dr. Moses, and then the Honorable Kipchoge, and then I'll pick the others. Order, Honorable members. Order on the members. Let us proceed. Order, the Honorable Dr. Moses.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity that you have given me by extension on behalf of the great people of Tendema Soget, Mr. Speaker, whom I represent. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, allow me to congratulate the Chair, Budget and Appropriation Committee for the wonderful work, Mr. Speaker, that he has done, that today we are here in this deliberation of passing this 2026 financial year's budget. Mr. Speaker, this is a budget that is speaking to the needs of our people, that is speaking to the needs of various wards, the 30 wards of this county, Mr. Speaker. Allow me, Mr. Speaker, to pass out a concern that, Mr. Speaker, too much familiarity, Mr. Speaker, brings a lot of contempt. Mr. Speaker, I repeat that too much familiarity brings a lot of contempt. I'm saying so, Mr. Speaker, because last financial year, Mr. Speaker, a number of accounting officers from various departments, Mr. Speaker, decided to act in contempt, Mr. Speaker, in implementing the proposed projects, Mr. Speaker, in various wards of our county, Mr. Speaker. I'm speaking specifically on behalf of the great people of Tendema Soget, Mr. Speaker, where the roads department chose, in its wisdom or even lack of it, Mr. Speaker, not to implement road projects in Tendema Soget. I am a sad man, Mr. Speaker, and I am looking forward that this financial year, Mr. Speaker, they implement the programs as this budget has been put across, as it is a program-based budget anchored in a bottom-up economic transformative agenda. Mr. Speaker, it is my plea that they implement the projects as it is in this budget, Mr. Speaker. Allow me also, Mr. Speaker, that I urge the Chair Budget, the Chair Finance, the Chair Implementation, who is myself, Mr. Speaker, the Chair Lands, the Chair Park, the Chair Health, Mr. Speaker, and various sectorial committees, that we work within the clock, Mr. Speaker, so that we oversight the implementation of this budget. Once this budget document is passed and it is assented, Mr. Speaker, it is a law. Anyone acting in contrary is acting in contempt, Mr. Speaker. Before I resume my seat, Mr. Speaker, allow me to draw to the attention of this House, Mr. Speaker, the proposal on the estimates on the recurrent expenditure for the Department of PSM, Mr. Speaker, where that is the code number, line item 2210-910 on medical insurance, Mr. Speaker, where they have proposed to utilize 160 million on medical covers, Mr. Speaker, for the staffs. You realize, Mr. Speaker, the Kenya Kwanza government
indeed initiated the program on SHA. SHA, Mr. Speaker, is doing a wonderful job currently in Kenya. All of us, like yours truly, the Honorable Speaker, you are contributing more than us, Mr. Speaker. All the honorable members too are contributing basing on the pay, Mr. Speaker. His Excellency the President himself is also contributing a bigger share members of the National Assembly. Civil servants, Mr. Speaker, on various job groups, Mr. Speaker, they are also contributing in a varying degree. Mr. Speaker, introduction of medical insurance cover, Mr. Speaker, is an act of impunity. Appropriating too much money, we have a negotiated program within SHA that all the members can be brought up under corporate figure, Mr. Speaker. So that before I resume, Mr. Speaker, I want to urge the honorable members that before we approve this financial year's budget, the 2025-2026 budget, Mr. Speaker, we have a look at this line item, Mr. Speaker, so that we can get another 3 million per ward, Mr. Speaker, going back to Mwananchi, together for water, together for health, to speak to the needs of the people. Mr. Speaker, I thank you, and I hope that, Mr. Speaker, with your direction, Mr. Speaker, also guided by standing order number 1, Mr. Speaker, you can give us some minutes that we deliberate on the amendment before we pass. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Kipchoge. And then I'll give to the Honorable Babina Serum. Then I'll go to Honorable Matthew. So those are 3.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this chance to contribute to this budget 2025-2026, and also for giving me that chance to the great people of Kapsous who sent me to this great assembly to represent them. Before I say anything, Honorable Speaker, allow me also to congratulate the Budget Committee led by our good Chair, Honorable Albert, and his team that worked tirelessly to produce this document. Honorable Speaker, it's high time that we speak on these departments which are very rock. In the last financial year, Honorable Speaker, we had some few challenges, as said by my colleagues. The Department of Roads and Department of Water were the leading, in terms of not implementing, on the projects. On my side, in the area of Kapsous, I've had challenges mostly in water. Because previously, Honorable Speaker, there was a budget of 18 million which went down, and there's no water in that area. There was a line which was to be thrown right from this part of Kapugurwet all the way to Tendwet area, the asphalt areas where we don't have water. That money was allocated, there's no water in that area. Number 2, Honorable Speaker, there's a team that we have in this department. We were supposed to drill some areas, to have water. But the technical team that did the geological survey, I don't know if they had any report, because yes, there was drilling, but finally we didn't get, water. This year again, I've allocated some money for water. But I'm not so certain that the same department with the same officers will, deliver what the great people of Kapsous want. And I want to urge
There is a committee, the ad hoc committee that was formed in this assembly. I know they have some reports on the bedding bills. I want to urge the chair and the entire team of the ad hoc committee maybe to finalize on the report and get us the report so that we can implement, that report fully. Honorable Speaker, we've seen the budget and a lot of money has been put into the health department. And I want to ask my good friend, Chair Health. For the last few months, we've had problems with the clinical officers in our dispensaries. And we've had problems in terms of drugs in most of our dispensaries. Yes, we've seen that we get them some good money. Without implementing to the ladder, what we've given them, it becomes, useless because this team has worked down the clock to give them money. Lastly, Department of Lands and mostly the municipal board. We have a team that came here, Honorable Speaker. Very brilliant Kenyans who wanted to change the face of this town, who wanted to do some, drainages in this town. But they've not been given time to implement what they had because of the frustrations by one municipal manager called Mr. Kishara. So I also want to ask this House maybe to recall and look at it, what this man is up to, in this municipal. Because they have some good money. We've been getting donor funds. But when we go around, we don't see this money, doing anything in this, town. So thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this chance to contribute as I support, this document. Thank you, and may God bless.
All right, thank you, Honorable Kiptobi. Let's stick to 2 minutes. Honorable Bavina, then Honorable Matthew. Then I'll go to the Honorable Chariot Bet. And then Honorable Harun Rotich, in that order. I have seen their hands, they have been lifting since the first minute. I propose the question. Proceed, the Honorable Bavina Sharon.
Well, thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity to register my contribution about this budget. First of all, let me thank the media for taking their precious time to cover this important session so that our people are informed about this particular session that's very important to them. Let me appreciate in a special way the committee for the special consideration to build a GBV center in our county. It's long overdue. We've seen in the recent past about the gender-based violence issues or cases in our county, particularly in my ward, the ward that I come from, that's Kunyak ward. So I sincerely thank the committee for considering the construction of the rescue center of the GBV victims. I'm only concerned that should they consider to establish the center in my ward, Kunyak, since it was proposed by the Mariwa Village Welfare Association. I understand it was proposed by the Mariwa Village Welfare Association. Mariwa is in the farthest end. It's bordering Muhoroni and Kipkelion, Honorable Speaker. So it's my request that should they consider establishing the center in Kunyak ward, I request that they give us time to come up or to donate some piece of land elsewhere and not Mariwa. Mariwa is bordering Kisumu, and we really need a central place so that it can serve our people. Otherwise, Honorable Speaker, I want to appeal to our county government that a whooping 10 billion is not a joke. So we want to see value for this money in our people. We pray that it be implemented to the latter. Somebody raised a very serious concern here about the donor fund that has not been fully implemented, and the Mwananchi has not really seen the effects of this or the value of this donor fund. So it's my appeal to the county government that they take seriously the needs of our Mwananchi. This time round, we will be very vigilant as the county assembly, and I appeal to honorable members, to my colleagues, that let take seriously our role as the county assembly so that the Mwananchi can really benefit from this budget. I also thank the committee for considering giving a high consideration to the health department of about 3.6 million. That's quite a good amount of money, and so we want to see that the Mwananchi benefit from that allocation. That's my contribution, Honorable Speaker. I thank you.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Balina, the Honorable Matthew, and then Honorable Chedebet, and then Honorable Haron, then Honorable Vincent Korir.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity so that I contribute to the budget estimates of 2025-2026 financial year. First, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the committee led by our APO chairman, Honorable Halbert, for the time that we took to consider all issues that was raised by the executive and the county assembly, Mr. Speaker. And I want also to thank you, being the chairman of the board. You managed even to appear before this committee. Mr. Speaker, one, I'm seeing this budget being a different budget of our time, especially when we were elected, Mr. Speaker. This is now the budget that we have considered even to build the new county assembly, Mr. Speaker, and having that amount allocated, we know the board of this county assembly also will consider and speed the construction of these chambers, Mr. Speaker. Number two, Mr. Speaker, I wish even to advise the executive. I know that they are watching and they are following online, Mr. Speaker, that is a different budget. This is where the executive and the county assembly will be giving their different tunes of dance when it comes to implementation of this budget, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we might have done our part as the county assembly, but the moment the executive fails, it is not a matter that the planning, it is not the matter that we have failed to plan, Mr. Speaker, but it is the betrayal of the public trust from the executive. So we appeal to them that to implement this budget accordingly. Mr. Speaker, if you can see this budget of this year, Mr. Speaker, this is where the 30 words was captured. Very nice, and I want to thank the committee on considering us as CHAIC. I know that the bursary is no longer an issue, and we cannot even discuss further, but I want to thank the committee for considering that we have actually the 30 words and not 29 words. So I want to thank the chairman and the committee for considering that. Mr. Speaker, I know a number of people can say that we have 10 billion, but with 10 billion, we want results. We want results to our people, and this is a budget that speaks to the Raya, Mr. Speaker. And I wish the executive, and if you mention CECs and COs here by honorable members, can even pull up their socks before September or August when we will be implementing this budget, Mr. Speaker. On the issue of pending bills, Mr. Speaker, I want to touch on that so that going forward, Mr. Speaker, it was very unfortunate to see the executive not even appearing and give the right figures for the pending bills, Mr. Speaker, but with the with our April chairman, we manage even also to consider that in supplementary one, where we'll be able even to get the report from the ADO committee on bending bills, we'll be able even to consider the bending bills and on the issues that has been raised by the contractors, the issues that has been raised by the business or community of this county, Mr. Speaker, it will be considered. But I want to appeal to the executive going forward. It is the matter of the executive to submit and to give the right figures to the budget committee. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As even we close this month and opening the new year tomorrow, Mr. Speaker, I want to wish everybody all the best. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
All right, thank you for your wishes. Honorable Cheriot Beth. And then Honorable, yes, order Honorable Cheriot Beth. Yes, Honorable Matthew.
Just forget that it is a new year of E to E, end to end. Thank you.
And even with the accrual accounting system that is coming in place. Honorable Cheriot Beth.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity, Mr. Speaker, and by extension, the great people of Ainamoi, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, allow me from the onset to congratulate the Committee on Budget and Appropriation, Mr. Speaker, for coming up with this very important, report on budget estimates, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, allow me to mention the chair, Mr. Speaker. He burned the midnight oil, Mr. Speaker, to see that we have this document well balanced today, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, number two, Mr. Speaker, we want to address the great people of Ainamoi, Mr. Speaker, from this floor, Mr. Speaker, that in this budget, Mr. Speaker, completion of Ainamoi theater, Mr. Speaker, has been factored in, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, number two.
The Deputy Speaker, are you addressing the people of Ainamoi ward or Ainamoi constituents? You need to clarify. So,
thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, of course, Mr. Speaker, I am here on behalf of the great people of Ainamoi ward, Mr. Speaker, and I know in the future, Mr. Speaker, I also have, Mr. Speaker, dreams that one time, Mr. Speaker, I'll speak on behalf of the people of Ainamoi constituency, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, because being the senior most member of Ainamoi constituency, as seated in this house, Mr. Speaker, I also address the people of Ainamoi constituency. But more importantly, Mr. Speaker, is the people of Ainamoi ward. I was saying, Mr. Speaker, that Ainamoi theater completion has been factored in this budget, Mr. Speaker. Number two, Mr. Speaker, we also have some other projects, Mr. Speaker, in health like Laliat maternity wing, Mr. Speaker. The budget for completing that maternity wing, Mr. Speaker, has been captured here, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, number two, Mr. Speaker, I want to now to say that we've always been faced with issues of lack of drugs in our facilities, Mr. Speaker. Initially, Mr. Speaker, we had a budget of 146, Mr. Speaker, for drugs. In this budget, Mr. Speaker, the budget has been enhanced, Mr. Speaker, to around 260 something, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, specifically for buying of drugs, Mr. Speaker, we have 171 million for buying drugs, Mr. Speaker. We expect the county executive, Mr. Speaker, to make sure that there are always drugs in our facilities. We do not want a situation where our people go to a facility, Mr. Speaker, but they lack drugs, and yet we've budgeted for this money, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, number two, SHA, we also want to thank the President, Mr. Speaker, because of the SHA, because he's going to also assist the various facilities to buy their own drugs, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have agreed in all the facilities in Ainamoi, Mr. Speaker, that the money that you get from SHA to every facility, Mr. Speaker, they are going to use the 50% of that fund, Mr. Speaker, to buy drugs, so that at least we get drugs in our facility. Mr. Speaker, I'm also a very happy man today because I have seen that you are going to employ another 200 and, Mr. Speaker, 10 ECD teachers, Mr. Speaker, and also replacement of 75 other ECD teachers who, Mr. Speaker, in one way or another, Mr. Speaker, have left service, Mr. Speaker, some through natural attrition, others through retirement, Mr. Speaker, others through termination, Mr. Speaker, or getting greener pastures. Mr. Speaker, we also have 15 ECD teachers that were supposed to have been confirmed, but it was not, they were not confirmed last 2 years, Mr. Speaker, so we budgeted for those people. Then finally, Mr. Speaker, we also have money for employment of our VTCs instructors, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, looking at this budget, Mr. Speaker, we have a newborn baby in our VTCs called Chemeru Vocational Training Center, Mr. Speaker. Once we employ these instructors, some of them will go to Chemeru, and I know Chemeru, Mr. Speaker, is going to get up, Mr. Speaker, and admit students probably next year, January. Mr. Speaker, finally, Mr. Speaker, as I finish, Mr. Speaker, I want to tell the county executive, Mr. Speaker, that today the county assembly has approved a well-balanced budget, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, and I also want to tell the members of the county assembly, having been here, Mr. Speaker, for some times, that this is the budget, Mr. Speaker, that if we don't get it right, Mr. Speaker, then we are done, Mr. Speaker. Some of us, Mr. Speaker, we are here, Mr. Speaker. This has always been our profession. I will never allow anyone to cut short my profession, Mr. Speaker. I will not go back to school and teach, Mr. Speaker. This is my profession, Mr. Speaker. The budget that we have today, Mr. Speaker, is the budget that we need to get re-election come 2027, Mr. Speaker. This is the budget that if the county executive, Mr. Speaker, and I want to say this, Mr. Speaker, and I want to write all of the members, Mr. Speaker. There was one writer, Mr. Speaker, called Dante. Dante, Mr. Speaker, is an Italian poet, writer, Mr. Speaker, and a philosopher, Mr. Speaker. He said, the hottest place, Mr. Speaker, in hell is preserved for those who, in the time of great moral crisis, Mr. Speaker, maintain their neutrality, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to say that, Mr. Speaker, if we do not come together as the county assembly, Mr. Speaker, and take the county executive to account for every cent, Mr. Speaker, then we are done, Mr. Speaker. I want to warn the county executive, Mr. Speaker, that business will not be business as usual in this financial year, Mr. Speaker. If they don't implement a single project, Mr. Speaker, in my ward, I swear by the Almighty, Mr. Speaker, that they will go home first before I go home in 2027, Mr. Speaker. That should be very clear, Mr. Speaker. I think for a very long time, Mr. Speaker, we've been massaging ourselves with the county executive, Mr. Speaker, but I want to give them warning. If they don't implement a single project, whether it is road, whether it is water, whether it is street, Mr. Speaker, we will line up the CECs and the COs in this county assembly, Mr. Speaker. In fact, we will bring one impeachment motion for the entire, we will bring out this government, Mr. Speaker, if they fail to implement the project that we line up here. Mr. Speaker, this is a very special budget, Mr. Speaker, because we did, Mr. Speaker, a program-based budget, Mr. Speaker. For example, if you go to schedule, Mr. Speaker, if there are money meant for roads, Mr. Speaker, in this budget, Mr. Speaker, there are those specific roads that we need the county executive to implement. We don't need them to go and implement projects near quarries, Mr. Speaker, so that they save them some money, Mr. Speaker. We need them, if they go against this schedule, Mr. Speaker, I swear by the Almighty, Mr. Speaker, that they will begin going home before my people send me, Mr. Speaker, in 2027 because of not doing this work. So, Mr. Speaker, I support the report on budget and appropriation, and we are giving just a warning, Mr. Speaker, that they need to implement. They do not have any option rather than to implement this budget. Dot by sentence, dot by dot, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
All right, thank you, the Deputy Speaker, for your contribution. The Honorable Chair, you know you are a senior ranking member, and the answer you strike out that word of swearing in the name of the Almighty God, because already you took an oath in this house, and you know very well your role of oversight, legislation, and representation. So you don't have to swear that. Meanwhile, the Honorable Deputy Speaker, please come and take over for a few minutes, and then we proceed. As I exit, the Honorable Andrew Rotich will take the floor, and then from there, the Honorable Deputy Speaker will be the one, either you will choose to be blind or so that he can give you, as we also keep time, because the chairman, Budget and Appropriation, is aware that we still have the appropriation bill, whereby the committee of the whole house will sit before it is approved. The Honorable DS.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. The Honorable Majority Party Whip, take your 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, I want to start by appreciating the work that has been ably done by our chairman, that is the Budget and Appropriation Committee. Mr. Speaker, I just want to thank all my honorable members who have actually agreed that this budget is actually worth to be estimated of about 10 billion, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think it's good that we also notify people that this year's budget, though 10 billion, Mr. Speaker, it is a share that has been ably divided into about 3 or 4, Mr. Speaker. That is the national government transfer on equitable share is about 7 billion. Mr. Speaker, our local or resource revenue is about totaling to about 870 million. Mr. Speaker, with all these allocations, Mr. Speaker, I want to start by ably requesting the all departments that are domiciled under the county government of Kericho. Mr. Speaker, this is a very serious thing that I also want to notify the people that voted for me to be here, Mr. Speaker, that in the previous budget, Mr. Speaker, my word, to be very precise, Mr. Speaker, especially the Department of Roads, I want to notify the people that the only allocation that could have been spent, especially in those departments, Mr. Speaker, is not going beyond 4 million. Yet, Mr. Speaker, I appropriated in the last budget, 24-25, a budget of over 17 million, Mr. Speaker. So to me, when we are transiting to this year's budget, Mr. Speaker, I'm short, or my word is short of about 12 million, Mr. Speaker. So with that, I want to state very clear that for those people who are entrusted with the work that they are supposed to be doing, especially the work on implementation of the budget that we passed before this House, Mr. Speaker, that they should actually adhere to the budget and appropriation report that we passed before the House, Mr. Speaker. So with that, Mr. Speaker, I want to just state as I write, Mr. Speaker, that we need to tell the executive that they should reduce the said board meetings and start immediately going to the ground and implementing the projects that we've approved before this honorable House. Mr. Speaker, I think without that, Mr. Speaker, for me, my heart is really very heavy. And I wanted to pass that one that the CEOs that are in the departments, Mr. Speaker, they must wake up and work and know that Kericho is actually all about 30 words. So with that, I want to state very clear that if the 20 million that I've appropriated this time around, Mr. Speaker, for the roads department.
As you wind up.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. So as I wind up, Mr. Speaker, I want to state very clear and very categorical on those, Mr. Speaker, because I don't want to belabor the other points, Mr. Speaker, but then I want to state that the 20.5 million that are appropriated for the people of Cheptororiet Serotur, Mr. Speaker, if it will not be spent in this year's budget, Mr. Speaker, then I don't know, I'll be kicking out someone before the year ends. Thank you, Mr.
Speaker. Thank you. You've made your point. The Honorable Vincent Korir. Stick to 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. First of all, I would like to thank the chairman and the committee for preparing this very balanced budget. Mr. Speaker, sir, you know, the CRA rated Kericho County that it has a potential of 2 billion. And as members, we raised the target to 870 million, meaning this house has a lot of work because we need to push the executive, especially Department of Finance, to be able to raise even more than we need to have a surplus in the next financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, though if we are going to raise this money, we also need to be absorbed. I saw in the last budget around 50% of the money was absorbed, meaning there was
extra money that was not utilized well in implementation of the projects. Mr. Speaker, on the issue of pending bills, where we have another committee where I'm the chair. Here, Mr. Speaker, we have a lot of issues that needs to be dealt with, which I know my committee, the other committee on pending bills, will come up with a report that will be able to cure this issue of pending bills. Though I know the government is moving to E2E and EGB, where I know most of this issue in the next budget will be solved. And that's why we said as members that program-based budget should be implemented by the executive project by project with a value indicated in the project to be implemented. Mr. Speaker, sir, I know in the last budget, there were some issues that affected our wards, especially in terms of sharing and implementation of the projects, which we should not see this appearing in this coming budget. And as you said, Mr. Speaker, that anybody interfering or making steps that is not fair to the members will be met with equal force. And this one, we will even go to a point of if a CC or a CEO is not doing the projects in a fair way, we as this house can take action and even chase them, because we need to have fairness. Mr. Speaker, sir, there's an issue, as I wind up, Mr. Speaker, there was an issue in the last budget of even raising and payments, requisitions of the projects, whereby you find that some of the projects implementation in some wards were not getting LSOs. I think this should be a thing of the past. And if also there was unfairness in the last budget, especially we will capture it in the pending bills report, I would also like to note the issue of the new VCTs. Mr. Speaker, sir, these VCTs should be equipped and be operational before the end of the financial year. I also applaud this house for considering the recruitment of 210 ECDs. Noting, Mr. Speaker, there is a housing loan of 17 million, which has been stagnating since 1968. This one is supposed to be cleared by the housing. Mr. Speaker, sir, on this one, rent is being collected. And there's nothing, no income in this county from this housing. And when you rate the value of this housing, it is in the tune of millions. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would recommend that this law should be cleared in the next coming financial year, the housing unit be taken, and also income raised from those housing, so that they can be. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, the Honorable Vincent. Next is the Honorable Anthony Ruto, followed by the Honorable Philip Mutai and Honorable Fancy.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity so that I may also contribute to this very important document. First and foremost, I want to thank my brother, our able chair, Pachet, Honorable Albert Kipkoech, for taking us through this very tedious process of budget making. Number two, Honorable Speaker, sir,
let's consult in law terms, Honorable Gabriela and Honorable Bafina.
Honorable Speaker, sir, much has been mentioned by my colleagues who have just spoken. Honorable Speaker, sir, mine will be specifically on the two departments, Department of Water and Department of Roads. As we are speaking, Honorable Speaker, sir, Department of Roads never rolled any project in the financial year 24-25. It is very unfortunate that there was no project that was rolled, and yet we appropriated money on the same. Honorable Speaker, sir, as we are also preparing to roll out projects for the financial year 25-26, whoever will be responsible for the rolling out of projects in this department should tell us exactly where the money we appropriated for the projects in 24-25. Roads, also this one is marked red. As we are speaking, Honorable Speaker, sir, we appropriated again a lot of money in the Department of Roads. Works were done in our wards. But most of these works, nearly all of them, over 80%, do not have documents. And we are speaking, Honorable Speaker, sir, the works that were given out and they don't have document accumulates up to a tune of 300 million.
The honorable member, you know, you are making very serious, allegations that the work were given out without paperwork. Can you substantiate? If that is the true nature, you know, those are very serious allegations, Honorable Chair.
I don't want to preempt the work that is before the Committee on Ad hoc. In fact, we will be coming with a comprehensive report on the same. That one is the negative truth, Honorable Speaker, sir.
So what you are saying is that
it is true.
Work were given out without paperwork.
Yes.
But then, as you speak, Honorable Chair, there is no report.
The report is coming.
So you are just preempting?
No, I'm not giving out the details.
It's not a... Hey. As per now, it is just but hearsay. As per now.
No, it is true.
But where are the documents?
We will be tabling the documents. The time we will be presenting the report.
What is your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, I rise on person to standing order number 98 on statement of facts. The honorable member is making serious allegations. There is not a single contract that can be awarded minus any documentation. And if that is true, then, Mr. Speaker, the member should, come up with a motion, a proper motion, so that we cure any anomaly of that kind. Can the member substantiate? Because otherwise he will be out of order, and he ought to withdraw and apologize.
Honorable Anthony, what do you have to say?
Thank you. I don't need to be informed anymore from the House. I'm a member of Ad hoc Committee. According to preliminary reports, we have seen that many works were given out without documents, and it is working. That is the real truth, and we will be able to uncover it when we will be presenting our report here. Honorable Speaker, I need to continue.
Proceed, but I will give you a benefit of doubt now that you are a member of the Ad hoc Committee, and there was a preliminary report that was tabled.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir.
So I give you a benefit of doubt. Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I want to echo the importance of schedule. This one has really saved us.
As you finalize the Honorable Anthony Ruto.
Initially, before the introduction of schedules, works were used to be done in some selected wards, and others were disadvantaged. But immediately after the inception of schedules, works in our wards were distributed fairly, and the interests of our wards were taken into consideration.
Thank you.
What do I want to say, Honorable Speaker, sir? Schedule is our savior in terms of making sure that works are fairly distributed in our wards.
Thank you so much. I think you've explained. Honorable Philip Mutai. After Philip Mutai, of course, there is the Honorable Fancy, then Honorable Chair for Roads, Honorable Gilbert Ngetich, Honorable Hezron, Honorable Kibet Pasuben, and Honorable Monica in that order. If we will not finish, we still have the, the Appropriation Act, so you will also have your time there. Thank you. 2 minutes strictly.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity, and by extension, the great people of Kiptim Jimum I represent. First, Mr. Speaker, sir, I just want to congratulate my colleagues at the Budget Committee, led by our APO chairman, that is Honorable Albert Kipkoech, whom we are praying to God to elevate him to another new position in future. Mr. Speaker, sir, much as I support this report, I support it with half-hearted, given that Kipchumjim suffered a lot of disparities when it comes to the last financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, as Kipchumjim ward, we lost 6.2 million in aggregate that was meant to the tea buying centers. I lost 7.4 million in roads. I lost 5.2 million in water. So without a blink of an eye, Mr. Speaker, sir, this financial year is a breakthrough. Either me being re-elected or being sent home. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I just want to ask the accounting officers, that is the CEOs, across the departments, after the upload of this budget, they start procurement procedures as early as possible, so that we can, at least our works can start immediately. Mr. Speaker, sir, even though I said I lost as Kipchumjim ward some of the development money, there was also across wards disparities in terms of procurement, selective payments across the departments. So without a blink of an eye, I want to give the CEOs notice that after the upload of this budget, 1 month without my works being implemented in my ward, I will start impeachment spree. And I won't relent this time around. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I just want to say thank you for the cooperation that the Budget Committee showed when we were deliberating on the same. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Philip Mutai, Honorable Fancy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this chance.
Honorable members,
on the budget estimate for...
And the honorable member be heard in silence. So let's console in low tones, honorable members.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this chance to join our able chair to congratulate them for really doing a good job. But I wish to register my dissenting opinion in that we went for public participation, and he has given the memorandum on the gender-based violence rescue center, but it seems it has been captured in one ward. It is not captured as in the whole Kericho County. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is evident that in Kericho County we have a lot of gender-based violence and femicide. And as I speak right now, there is a boy who was sodomized, and he is recuperating in an hospital in Kapkatet. And I'm really wondering if this, the rescue center will address all these issues. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is injustice of the highest order in this budget to the good women of Kericho County. And again, our member of Cheboin had said earlier that even in water department, it is never gender responsive. The water have not done any projects to help these women in getting the water. Look at the NAF CBD and the Flocker. We have big names in this budget, Mr. Speaker, sir, but it is not gender responsive. It is not inclusive at all, because if we were to be included, we could have done so many projects with the women in NAF-CBD, NAF-CDB, and the FLOCA, and we could help our women out. Even the youths, Mr. Speaker, sir, we could have done a lot of projects, but it is evident in this budget that it is never inclusive. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to submit that in the next budget we have the youth empowerment projects and the women empowerment project, the widows, the BWDs, so that it will be inclusive. Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to register my dissenting opinion that I'm not supporting this budget. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you. The Honorable Fancy is within your right to either oppose or support the budget, but your issues I know will be responded to by the chair when that time comes. Next is the Honorable Chair for Roads, the Honorable Gilbert Ngetich, followed by the Honorable Kibet Pasubeng, then the Honorable Hedna Tanui. Then we take the next
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to also represent the good people of Kishara Ward, who've really made me to be here, Mr. Speaker. And let me start by really applauding the committee on budget for the good work being led by Honorable Albert Kipkoech, whom we are really praying for him to really have a better position in future. Mr. Speaker, the work we did over this budget is very serious. And Mr. Speaker, I've heard that the members have mentioned something to do with roads. And if anyone is curtailing this budget, Mr. Speaker, not to be implemented, I'm very sure as the road chair that we will initiate a very dire consequence to whoever trying to prevent the implementation of this budget. First of all, Mr. Speaker, the kind of works in which members are really claiming that they were having it pending, Mr. Speaker, we want the communication from the department clearly how they want to dispense on this particular matter comes the new financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, as the chair of roads, Mr. Speaker, if anything happens, Mr. Speaker, we will actually ensure that we be manned by a new team, Mr. Speaker, who will be dispensing what we have in the budget. You can see from the numbers, Mr. Speaker, that the allocation for roads is a bit huge. They have high expectation, and they really expect this money to be replicated in their wards, Mr. Speaker. And if anyone is trying to really lay them down, Mr. Speaker, this time round, I think this budget, as you know, Mr. Speaker, you are third member of County Assembly, you know it's a crucial and critical budget, that it should be reflected directly at the ground, Mr. Speaker. And since we've really made it this way, Mr. Speaker, we will ensure as the electoral committee chairs that we ensure all implementation of it be done. A lot of money is appropriated and it has been emphasized, and we will actually ensure this will happen. Mr. Speaker, I heard of a complaint from a municipality that a manager in Kericho is not doing anything, Mr. Speaker. When we find Kericho, it is in class A with Litein, Mr. Speaker. But if you go to Litein, I think the manager who is not working now is this one called Philemon Kurgat. In Litein, where we are seeing nothing, only donkeys carrying water, Mr. Speaker. In that market, Mr. Speaker, and we claim that we reside in a municipality where there is a manager manning that municipal, Mr. Speaker. So if there is anything, Mr. Speaker, a manager is doing nothing, Mr. Speaker, is this Philemon Kurgat. Because even Cabros, we appropriated 15 million the other time. We should have expected to see the initiation of the Cabro formation in Litein. But today, as we speak, Mr. Speaker, closing this financial year, Mr. Speaker, nothing has happened on Cabro formation. It is only the muddy work going on in Litein town, Mr. Speaker. And at the moment, we are in the same class with Kericho. So as much as there is a complaint with the manager in Kericho, I think this one, called Philemon Kurgat in Litein, should be sacked now, because nothing is going on in Litein, Mr. Speaker, sir, and we expect it to be working like any other municipality. Thank you.
Thank you, the Honorable Chair for Roads. Next is the Honorable Kibet Pasuben. I have an order here. After Pasuben, it is Hedina. After Hedina, it is Hezron. After Honorable Hezron, it is the Honorable Deputy Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to support this motion, Mr. Speaker, or to support this budget estimates, Mr. Speaker. And I want to appreciate what Honorable Chair, Budget and Appropriation Committee, Mr. Speaker, for the work well done. I admire the spirit in this chairman, Mr. Speaker, and we are praying for him and see elevate to the next position, Mr. Speaker. I probably next time when I'll be coming, I'll be the chair of finance, and I admire this position, Mr. Speaker, and this spirit, Mr. Speaker. Now, Mr. Speaker, going through this budget, Mr. Speaker, I'm reminded of a story of a small boy who held an insect in his hand and asked somebody if the insect is alive or dead. And the question was answered by, it depends on you. Whether you want it alive, you will let it free. But if you want it dead, you will squeeze it. Now, this budget squarely lies on the department, and we want them to implement this budget to the latter. Just like you said, and I want to corroborate that, Mr. Speaker, you said this budget will determine the music we will hear in 2027. It will determine whether it will be 1 term or 2 term. So, Mr. Speaker, before we hear that song of 1 term, Mr. Speaker, we are going to send somebody home if they are not going to implement this budget to the latter, Mr. Speaker. You know, it's quite unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, that some members here are complaining that there are no roll on their words, even in my word, Mr. Speaker. Yet we appropriate and allocate money each and every year, Mr. Speaker. And it's quite unfortunate that today or yesterday there's a circular from the CS Treasury, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Mbadi, saying that he has dispersed all the money, Mr. Speaker, including the arrears of 307 billion, Mr. Speaker, or 403 billion, Mr. Speaker. Yet in our account, Mr. Speaker, you hear people complaining that there is no work roll, Mr. Speaker, and we have arrears everywhere and pending bills, Mr. Speaker. So we want to say, going forward, Mr. Speaker, it will not be business as usual, Mr. Speaker. And to the departments, each and every department, Mr. Speaker, we want to ask them. There is a margin principle, my student Ezra could explain it better. There is a principle, matching principle in accounting, Mr. Speaker, which require that expenses are matched with revenues they help to generate, Mr. Speaker, within the same accounting period, Mr. Speaker. So yesterday when we were making the budget, or the other day, Mr. Speaker, we never even accused or debate about the money allocated to the Department of Health, Mr. Speaker, because they are giving us a lot of revenue, Mr. Speaker. We have Department of Lands, we allocate a lot of money to roads, to lands, yet they bring us nothing to relate with, Mr. Speaker, to share. So going forward, these municipals, we are going to disband them. And then let the money be because they are not bringing us revenue. We are talking here in India out about this collection. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to support this.
As you finalize.
Okay, and I want to confirm to the people aside, to the people I'm representing, Mr. Speaker, of Jeblanget Ward, and especially the ECD teachers. You know, the other time, and in fact, they like referring me to the clip I said last financial year, Mr. Speaker, and in functions, Mr. Speaker, you know, every other time when we read budget like this and say we are going to employ 210 ECD teachers, we call straight to the village and say, Chief Kuri, you will meet with Oglu in the near future. So, unfortunately, they never meet. So, going forward, Mr. Speaker, if they are not going to implement or to employ these 210 teachers, ECD teachers, Mr. Speaker, or to replace the 75 ECD teachers, Mr. Speaker, then I'll be here next week, Mr. Speaker, with some motion which will not be popular or friendly to anybody, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you, the Honorable Pasuben. I like the analogy of the insect. The Honorable should be Edna Tanu, then Honorable Hezron.
thank you, Mr. Speaker, for granting me this opportunity to support this budget 2025-2026. But first, before I proceed, may I congratulate my fellow committee members, headed by the Chair Budget, Honorable Albert. So I know we really burned the midnight oil to come up with this report today. So, Honorable Speaker, I'll just only go direct to my points. I concur with what my fellow colleagues have said, so I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm really concerned about this gender-based violence center. First, I want to thank the committee for seeing it fit to allocate some amount for construction of this gender-based violence center. It has become a concern. Our people surely have been suffering for quite a very long time, and even us, me as the chair of special interest, we have really been asking for this center for a long time. I also want to thank the committee for seeing it fit to allocate some amount, and my only concern is about the site, because we have been given the farthest and Kunyak. Honorable Speaker, I'm urging the department, that is the ICT department, to change the site of this gender-based violence center, because it will not support our people of the Kericho County. It is really very far for our people, because if you see gender-based victims, they are coming from all over. You have heard of my colleague. Some are defiled, 1-year children, some are sodomized. So you see, and they also need attention from a doctor. So this center must be constructed beside a referral hospital or a sub-county hospital, because some need oxygen, some need proper attention. So that is my concern. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, the Honorable Chair, and you know, she chairs the caucus committee for women in our county assembly. The Honorable Ezra, followed by the Honorable Monica Kikwai, then the Honorable Chair for Trade from Kidowa Kimubul, then the Honorable Deputy Majority Leader. I think we now close from there.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, for the opportunity you have given me, Mr. Speaker, so that I can rise and support a motion by Chair Budget and Appropriation Committee, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, before I contribute, Mr. Speaker, I want to applaud and thank the Chair for a well-done report, Mr. Speaker, whereby he ensured that this budget complies with every law of this country, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have simplified this budget again, Mr. Speaker, in a manner, Mr. Speaker, whereby you can differentiate, Mr. Speaker, all the types of revenues we are getting, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, and I think, Mr. Speaker, it is an eye-opener for all of us, Mr. Speaker, that the budget we are doing is good, but where we are lacking is the oversight, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we should not be here pushing the executive. In fact, we are the people who are taking executive to bed, and we are covering them with duvet, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think now this is the, I think we are now starting to smell the coffee. That is why now, Mr. Speaker, you are hearing now different different unpopular terms, Mr. Speaker, which I don't want myself to to touch on that, Mr. Speaker, because the time we wanted to hold the executive accountable,
At the time we wanted the executive to implement what we have appropriated here, Mr. Speaker, some of the colleagues here, Mr. Speaker, were defending the executive more than now that the executive were defending themselves, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I think we are there is really good now, Mr. Speaker. And I think the chickens are coming home to roast, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, we are welcoming them. And you see, Mr. Speaker, we earlier told them, Mr. Speaker, there is a time you will be looking for us to assist you. And I'm seeing the owl was there, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, because we don't want to, because we have been in this house for quite some period of time, Mr. Speaker, and we know the secret of success is unity. We wanted to unify as the members of this county assembly so that we can hold the executive accountable. But we are divided. So I think going into the future, let's use this last budget, this implemented budget, and unite and hold executive accountable, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to say that, Mr. Speaker, this is the biggest budget ever in this county, Mr. Speaker. A budget of 10 billion plus, Mr. Speaker, is not a joke, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, to those whose much has been given, Mr. Speaker, much is expected, Mr. Speaker. So I think it is high time, Mr. Speaker, because we have given the much, Mr. Speaker, so we are expecting more, Mr. Speaker. I wanted just only to clarify some issues that Lands Department is not giving us revenue, Mr. Speaker. And of course, I think, and Chair Budget will come and confirm, I think it's among the leading department in revenue generation, Mr. Speaker. But when you see what has been allocated, Mr. Speaker, it's really disappointing. Actually, Lands Committee is the second after L, if I'm not wrong, in revenue generation. In fact, but when it comes to allocation, most members here was shouting, can you slash, and yet they are the people who are generating a lot of revenue. So anyway, I think going into the future, we'll put into consideration that. Mr. Speaker, as I wind up, Mr. Speaker, some of the things I want to be proud of in this budget, Mr. Speaker. One is the issue which is touching on Lands Committee, Mr. Speaker, Lands, Housing and Fiscal Planning. You know, Mr. Speaker, since 2019, or 2009, we have been paying loan to FC for the loan which was been taken, Mr. Speaker. And I want to be proud of this committee, Mr. Speaker, for allocating 17.5 million shillings, which will offset the loan which we have been paying, Mr. Speaker, because FC has held our housing units hostage, Mr. Speaker. Imagine we have been, they are collecting rent amounting to over $1 million every month, Mr. Speaker, in our houses, but Mr. Speaker, they are taking them all and we are paying loan again. So I think it's high time we offset the loan of 17.5 million and then we start refurbishing and upgrade those houses so that we can collect more revenue. Again, Mr. Speaker, what I think I'm happy about this budget, Mr. Speaker, is the allocation of close to 35 million shillings for the confirmation for the employment of 210 ECD teachers and 75 replacement, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as I end, I want to echo my colleagues in saying that, in applauding them for committing that we will be united and held executive accountable. So all the CCs and the CEOs, I think they are watching it live and they are following it. Now
You have no escape route. The only best thing is to implement the budget as soon as possible so that you can be on safer side. Otherwise, there is an unpopular thing which will be coming for all of you. So you better prepare.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Hezron, the Majority Leader Emeritus. Honorable Monica, 2 minutes each, very strict, 2 minutes each. After the Honorable Monica, Honorable Member for Kedoa Kimugul, then the Deputy Majority, then the Majority Leader summarizes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity that you have given me to say something concerning the budget estimates 2025-2026. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to applaud the Committee on Budget for what they have done. I have seen a balanced budget across our wards, and that is one thing that we are very grateful for. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to go straight to my point of contribution. That is on the rescue center, where it has been allocated around 5 million shillings to have the center. We really appreciate as women of this county, because we've had several issues on gender-based violence. I want to urge the Department on Gender Mainstreaming that in as much as we do the construction or we have the center in our midst, I would like to urge them that they lay plans on how to do the sensitization, on how to go about these issues, because they are in the rural areas. These gender-based violence issues are a lot, but our people lack knowledge on how to go about the issues. I really want to ask the department that they do something on sensitization. They invite other stakeholders who are willing to assist us so that these issues can really lower down. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to applaud the Department on Education. I've seen that the instructors will be considered this time round. From where we come, we have 8 instructors who have given service to our youth, and yet they have not been employed. I want to actually appreciate that the department has seen it well that these instructors are employed on permanent and pensionable terms. We really appreciate and want to urge our youths that they take advantage of the opportunities that are available in our vocational training centers. Mr. Speaker, sir.
As you end up.
Okay, thank you. Concerning the health department, we've seen it is taking a lion's share of the budget, and it is again the most contributing department when it comes to the revenue. I want to ask that the department really work hard to ensure that we have drugs in our health facilities, because our people are getting sick. Now, even when the referral hospital is not working now, the department should have ensured that we have drugs in the local facilities so that it is the jam that is in other referral hospitals. Otherwise, thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
The Honorable Chair for Trade, 2 minutes, very strictly 2 minutes because of time. Remember, we still have an appropriation act.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. I'll use only 2 minutes that you have given me, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, first I want to thank more sincerely the committee on the budget committee, more so, and our EPO chairman, Mr. Albert, whom I have had. He is exiting this house very soon, Mr. Speaker, sir. So I wish you the best. Mr. Speaker, sir, mine is about my word, Mr. Speaker, sir, Kedoa Kimugul. Mr. Speaker, sir, Kedoa Kimugul, as you know, Mr. Speaker, sir, is different from other wards, Mr. Speaker, sir. My ward is the largest, the most populated, and it lacks a lot in development, Mr. Speaker, sir. For example, Mr. Speaker, sir, I have
two facilities, textile dispensary and A1 dispensary. For the last 4 years, Mr. Speaker, sir, the facility has been lacking equipments and personnel, Mr. Speaker, sir. For this case, Mr. Speaker, sir, I hope the Department for Health will consider equipping and putting personnel there, Mr. Speaker, sir. Finally, Mr. Speaker, sir, about committee observation, Mr. Speaker, sir, number 4, and I quote, the reports rolled out works be provided to sectoral committees of the county assemblies on quarterly based, as well as ensuring that programs project execution in wards is done equitably. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, for this case, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would request or demand that executive do their works equitably but not equally, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Richard, the Honorable Deputy Majority Leader, then the Honorable Cielo, the Chair for Agriculture, then the Honorable Majority. Then we are done.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this chance, to contribute on the budget of the year 2025-2026. Mr. Speaker, sir, I also want to congratulate the Budget Appropriation Committee led by Honorable Albert Kipkoech, and Mr. Speaker, sir, for the good work that they have done. Mr. Speaker, sir, I also want to support this budget for considering the community health promoters, that is the county health promoters, Mr. Speaker, sir, who have been doing a tremendous job in the community and in our society, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, these community health promoters, Mr. Speaker, sir, they've never had any penny, any cent that they have been given. Always they have been working tirelessly, day and night, but no even dues. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I support this budget for considering them here, Mr. Speaker, sir. Also as they are doing the supplementary immunization activity for the children now, Mr. Speaker, sir, which is a hard work in our dispensaries, but they are just volunteering, doing the work. So thank you so much.
Thank you. The Honorable Ciele, 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity you have entrusted me. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate our Chair Budget for the work he has done. He has really shown us that he never wasted his school fees while he was in school. He utilized maximally, and that is where he is now. We wish him the very best in his undertaking as he exits the county assembly. Mr. Speaker, sir, mine is to congratulate the Department of Finance for considering the sub-county of Belgut with the allocation of funds to develop the hospital that we have been really yearning for. Our sub-county has been without the hospital that is required to be upgraded as level 4. We really applaud them for the work they are doing, and also for generating the budget for collecting the revenue
We have seen what they are doing of late. We must appreciate their work. Also is the work of the revenue clerks. We have seen what they are doing. They are really doing well. So we must give them ample time to collect also the revenue. But last but not least is the assembly also. We are doing well, as our speaker is also doing his part to see the Department of Executive is well taken care of in terms of oversight. So I want to say we really thank them, and we say this is the only budget we have for our term. It's either do or die. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Honorable Mercy, 1 minute, then the Honorable Majority Leader. And I want to confirm that indeed, as said by the Honorable Member for Kedowa Kimugul is the largest ward in square kilometers in our county, 242 square kilometers.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to say one or two things about this budget. First of all, I want to thank you, our Chair of Budget, for your good work that you have done with your team. I have a concern about what you have told us about Gender-Based Violence Center and Youth Empowerment Center, which you are saying that it's going to be built in Kunyak. My concern is, when are we going, we as nominated MCs, to mobilize those women about this violence? Because to me, I feel that there's no any budget that you have put for us to go and mobilize those women. And number two, I was wondering, when will we go out there and talk to those women? What resources are we going to use? Are we going to wait until the center is equally equipped, or where are we going to do for those women? That's my area concerned, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, the Honorable Majority Leader, so that the Chair will come and respond.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, because of time, I'll take the shortest time possible, Mr. Speaker. Mine is just maybe first, Mr. Speaker, to congratulate the Budget and Appropriation Committee, led by the Chairman, Honorable Albert Kipkoech, Mr. Speaker, for doing their level best to come up with a report of these estimates, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to touch on few issues, Mr. Speaker. Number one, Mr. Speaker, I have had contribution from the honorable members. And Mr. Speaker, we've heard the advantage of speaking last, Mr. Speaker, and I've seen and I've had members contributing, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, there is this one that has touched me, Mr. Speaker. The 17.5 million that has been set aside for the National Housing Corporation debt settlement, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we are working so hard to raise all source revenue, Mr. Speaker. And National Housing Corporation, Mr. Speaker, which is a national function, Mr. Speaker, has been collecting the rent from the houses that we have in this Kericho, Mr. Speaker. Yet, the Department of Lands, Housing and Physical Planning, Mr. Speaker, have been doing renovations using our own budget, Mr. Speaker, and collecting rent goes to, and the collection of rent goes to the national government, Mr. Speaker, because of these small debts. This small debt, Mr. Speaker, has been attracting interest, Mr. Speaker, for over quite some time now, Mr. Speaker. I will kindly request the Committee on Lands and Physical Planning, Mr. Speaker, and settlement chaired by Honorable
Ezron Kimani Ngetich, Mr. Speaker, my immediate neighbor, Mr. Speaker, to follow up with the department for them to pay immediately this budget starts functioning, Mr. Speaker, for us to do the renovations of those houses, Mr. Speaker. You can imagine a 3-bedroom house, Mr. Speaker, goes for only 6,000, Mr. Speaker, in this town, while the normal landlords, Mr. Speaker, charge up to 40,000 in the same buildings, Mr. Speaker. If we can renovate these buildings, these houses, Mr. Speaker, the county government of Kericho will be collecting sufficient revenue, Mr. Speaker, and this one will boost our basket, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the department, the Committee on Finance and Economic Planning, Mr. Speaker, chaired by Honorable Kiprotich Ogon, Mr. Speaker. The reason why honorable members have been ground here, Mr. Speaker, and quoting so many phrases, Mr. Speaker, is because of these issues to do with quarterly reports, Mr. Speaker, on the progress. On the other, Mr. Speaker, I will encourage the House, Mr. Speaker, that using these actual committees, more so the Committee on Finance and Economic Planning, Mr. Speaker, we should be receiving, as by the PFM Act and the county government, the county assembly standing orders, Mr. Speaker, we ought to be receiving these quarterly reports, strictly on quarter basis, Mr. Speaker, to see the implementations of this budget, Mr. Speaker, and make a follow-up that will guide the House, Mr. Speaker, on the implementations of the budget. If we will be strict on this, Mr. Speaker, I assure the House that we will not be finding ourselves in the scenarios we are finding ourselves in this lasting financial year, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, one final, Mr. Speaker, is the issue of public participation, Mr. Speaker. This one touches on the county government, Mr. Speaker, and equally on the county assembly, Mr. Speaker. Because we've appropriated a very good amount, Mr. Speaker, for the purpose of this public participation, the definition, Mr. Speaker, of taking resources closer to the people, Mr. Speaker, when it ends at the sub-county level, Mr. Speaker, I don't think we'll have done the best to the people, Mr. Speaker. Take, for example, a constituency like Kipkelian West, where I come from, Mr. Speaker. When we put public participation to be done at Kipkelian Town Hall, Mr. Speaker, somebody from the far end of Kunyak, Mr. Speaker, who is supposed maybe to use close to 1,000 shillings to come to public participation and go back, Mr. Speaker, will not manage to come to attend to this public participation, Mr. Speaker, and I don't think we will call it public participation. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I will encourage the county government of Kericho, together with the county assembly, to be taking public participation to each and every ward, starting in this new financial year's budget, Mr. Speaker, of 2025-2026. As I end, Mr. Speaker, our medics, this one I wanted to clarify what one of the Moses repeaters raised, Mr. Speaker. The medics and the staff of the county government, Mr. Speaker, have not been enjoying the medical covers, Mr. Speaker, and this had made maybe the medics to threaten to go to strike, Mr. Speaker, failure to provide these medical covers, just like other counties, Mr. Speaker. And for this case, Mr. Speaker, in the last previous financial year that is ending today, Mr. Speaker, we had allocated them 40 million, Mr. Speaker. They did advertisement and they've done their work, Mr. Speaker, and the remaining balance for them to be covered, Mr. Speaker, is only 160 million, which we've provided in the budget, Mr. Speaker. I remember, Mr. Speaker, when you were serving as the CEC for Finance and Economic Planning, that time, Mr. Speaker, you were champion, but unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, the basket of our revenues, Mr. Speaker, at that time didn't allow, Mr. Speaker, and because we got some announcement from the CRA, Mr. Speaker, we saw it twice that our medics, together with the staff of the county government, Mr. Speaker, be covered by this medical cover, Mr. Speaker. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, let me encourage my colleagues that starting this financial year, Mr. Speaker, we want the workings to be seen in our sectoral committees, Mr. Speaker, to hold the county government departments accountable, Mr. Speaker, from the onset, to see that we implement this budget to the letter, Mr. Speaker. Final one, Mr. Speaker, is the issue of revenue. You've seen, Mr. Speaker, the revenue has been raised, Mr. Speaker, to close to 800 million, Mr. Speaker. We were given by CRA that we have a potential to raise up to even 2 billion, Mr. Speaker. But we've never tied the 1 million line, Mr. Speaker, 1 billion line, Mr. Speaker. I believe with the few staff that were recruited recently to the finance docket, Mr. Speaker, I'm well informed, Mr. Speaker, that they are doing the right work, Mr. Speaker, and I believe going into the future, Mr. Speaker, we'll be in a position to collect sufficient revenue if all measures are taken into consideration, Mr. Speaker, and make sure that we get the revenue. Then we will be financing this budget easily, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much, and God bless the County Assembly of Kericho, Mr. Speaker.
All right, thank you. The mover of the motion to reply.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity that you have given me to reply. First, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank wholeheartedly honorable members for the support. It was not easy, but they made it easy, and that is the reason why today we are approving a very balanced budget. Mr. Speaker, allow me to respond to about 2 to 3 issues. The first issue is the issue of rescue center. I want to assure honorable members that we only allocated money. So it's upon now them to go to the department, follow up to the specific places that rescue center will be constructed. So for now, what we have done, we have just initiated a process by appropriating money, and then they will follow now with the Department of ICT for a place that rescue center will be constructed. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, is that I want to confirm to honorable members, especially the nominated, that we have appropriated money for them and agenda mainstreaming, but we have appropriated here at the Assembly. So it's upon now them to create a program to see how they are going to utilize that funds, of which to me, I can suggest that they utilize also to go and talk to women and at least talk to them about the issues of rescue center that we are going to construct. Mr. Speaker, another issue is that the issue of medical cover has been raised, but one good thing is that majority has responded. Maybe if you can allow me, for the purpose of record, to read the award letter that...
okay, you can proceed.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, after Mheshimiwa Moses raised an issue of medical insurance, I consulted, and there is a letter that has been sent to me, a letter of award to confirm that a medical insurance service has already been awarded, and I will only read the topic, which is provisions of medical insurance service, County Government of Kericho, PSM, stock 001, 2024-2025. And I will go to second paragraph, which is saying, we are pleased to notify you that your tender received on 30th April 2025 for the provision of medical insurance services is hereby accepted and awarded to you at a contract price of 200 million. So, Mr. Speaker, remember that this financial year, 2024-2025, we appropriated 41 million. So, this 160 that we have provided is only a top-up, at least to accommodate the 200 million that is supposed to be given out. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, this thing was informed by a strike notice by a medical personnel, I think all cadres or nurses, and that strike was supposed to be done on 11th June, but due to the signing of the contract, maybe that is the reason why they did not do the strike. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, I suggest that they be given that money so that also they can be safe also next time they cannot do strikes for that purposes. Another issue, Mr. Speaker, is that I want to now request honorable members, and I will start with Chairman Finance, that please, from tomorrow, make sure that you have talked to the Department of Finance, talk with the head of procurement, and make sure that she has sent a procurement plan to this assembly, so that we cannot appropriate money to a tune of 10 billion, and you don't know what they are going to do with it. Especially now that since 10 billion, this is 10 billion, sorry. Especially now that, Mr. Speaker, for the last, since inception of devolution, we have not been collecting revenue in a good way. In fact, as we speak this financial year 24-25, we have not even hit the target of 500 million. And then next financial year, we have projected to raise 870. So if we will go as per the 500 million, it means that we are going to have a deficit of more than 400 or 370 million. And that one, we are risking to get stalled projects, incomplete projects, and if possible, even you can find that these strategic programs may stall because of insufficient money. I will however request, Mr. Speaker, that going forward, I want to request sector chairmen that make sure that we have quarterly reports. And in that quarterly reports, honorable members, through chairmen, in those quarterly reports, make sure that two things are inside that report. One is non-financial statements, and the second one is financial statements. At least that one will guide us on where we are going and how we are doing with the budget. Otherwise, honorable members, I want to thank you and wish you the very best for the sacrifice. And Mr. Speaker, thank you. I reply.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Chairman, for replying to the motion. All the honorable members, before I rise to put a question, I would like to direct as follows. Number one, under the issue of insurance clarification, I would like to direct the Committee on Implementation, chaired by Dr. Moses Rotich, to look into the contracts to ensure that whatever the contract has been signed, you report to this House whether it's serving the all employees. Secondly, if there is a way of incorporating what you talked about, share corporate, just the way when I was the CC Finance, we had NHIF corporate, which was serving just like any other insurance, and whether there can be possibilities of saving costs from 160 million downwards. I think that will be something that can inform the executive on the way forward. But as you have heard, that the contract already has been signed, and therefore it has to be in the it has to be factored in the budget. But probably you can just explore ways of how it can be reduced, and also all the staff are covered during the work. Secondly, the aspect of public participation. Honorable Chairman, I want to commend you because in the last sitting that we had agreed that the committee shall be pronouncing itself on the matter of public participation, which it has been very clear. It is in this report. Remember that, honorable members, we had said that we will tackle the same issue today as we consider the budget estimates. But we all know that public participation is very critical to implementation of the county government projects. Thirdly, on the matter of pending bills, which has been a thorny issue, the committee, the ad hoc committee in place, I'm happy that you have incorporated some up to, as using your own words, 90% of your findings were incorporated in the budget for this financial year. Nevertheless, the county executive, of course, should ensure that pending bills are cleared in a manner as prescribed by the law. We all know, on the chairman budget, that every year there is always a budget that is being implemented through an appropriation act, and therefore pending bills should be paid based on those previous budgets that have been approved by this House. The other thing is the matter of gender mainstreaming. I heard a lot of noise from the honorable nominated MCS as a county assembly, which I am the chairperson of the county assembly service board, just to confirm to you that we have some allocation for gender mainstreaming, and we shall be sitting jointly to see how you will spend that money in the next financial year. But it should be noted that the county executive did not allocate even a single cent on the same. So I hope as you champion, I can see the Honorable Babina is there. So as you champion these issues, we expect the large chunk of resources to come from the executive to deal with this issue of gender mainstreaming. That is the issue of PWDs, youth, and women. And therefore, the leader of majority, since you are here, consider liaising with the executive so that in future they can take the matters of our women, persons with disability, youth very seriously in this county. Lastly, on the aspect of revenue, I think it has been addressed by the chairman with clear recommendations to the executive. And therefore, honorable members, I am now left with no option but to raise and to put the question, which is that this House approves the report of the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the Kericho County budget estimates alongside program-based budget for the financial year 2025-2026. Will as many as are of that similar opinion say aye? Will as many as are of the contrary opinion say nay? And the ayes have it. Thank you. Honorable members, looking at our time, we are breaking for 5 minutes, and then therefore, there being no other order of business, this House stands adjourned until 6:04 p.m. Next order.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Next order.
Order number 8, the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025, first reading.
Okay, the Honorable Chair, you can proceed, and clerk. Clerk.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, allow me to request honorable members to allow that the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025 be read for the first time, which is first reading, and I will request Honorable Mutai from Kipchimchim to second. Thank you.
Your seconder? All right, Honorable, that's Philip Mutai from Kipchimchim. Other members, I now propose the question, which is that the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025 be read for the first time. And since, honorable members, this has been the discussion all along, I now arouse to put the question, which is the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025 be read for the first time. Will as many as are of that similar opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as are of that contrary opinion say nay? And the ayes have it. Clerk, next order.
Order number 9, the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025, second reading.
The Honorable Chairman, Budget and Appropriation Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to take this opportunity, Mr. Speaker, to request honorable members that they allow that the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025 be read for the second time. Mr. Speaker, I'm saying so because this bill will allow the public expenditure of Kenya shilling 10.03 billion for the year ending 30th June 2026. And I'll request Honorable Philip Rono, Majority Leader, second. Thank you.
Honorable Philip, Rono, Leader of Majority. All right, thank you. Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025 be read for the second time. And honorable members, of course, as has been the tradition, I now rise to put the question, which is that the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025 be read for the second time. Will as many as are of that similar opinion say aye? Will as many as are of that contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk, next order.
The Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025, Committee of the Whole House.
Honorable members, Committee of the Whole House, chaired by the Honorable Philip Mutai, first panelist speakers panel.
Order, honorable members, and welcome to Committee of the Whole House. And now the clerk will read the report as highlighted by the amendment in the report. Welcome, clerk.
Scheduled recurrent expenditure, that code number R4711 be amended by deleting the figures 829,314,633 and substituting them with the figures 816,439,308. That code number R4712 be amended by deleting the figures 531,859,708 and substituting them with the figures 511,659,708. That code number R4713 be amended by deleting the figures 181,024,734 and substituting them with the figures 168,124,734. That code number R4714 be amended by deleting the figures 679, 173, 198 and substituting them with the figures 671, 973, 198. That code number R4715 be amended by deleting the figures 3166, 475, 506 and substituting them with the figures 3202, 165, 506. That code number R4716 be amended by deleting the figures 68, 659, 088 and substituting them with the figures 64, 659, 088. That code number R4717 be amended by deleting the figures 106, 691, 109 and substituting them with the figures 95, 691, 109. That code number R4718 be amended by deleting the figures 174, 433, 093 and substituting them with the figures 178, 633, 093. That code number R4719 be amended by deleting the figures 169, 456, 470 and substituting them with the figures 148, 456, 470. That code number R4720 be amended by deleting the figures 417, 255, 202 and substituting them with the figures 364, 650, 022. That code number R4721 be amended by deleting the figures 178, 729, 508 and substituting them with the figures 147, 329, 508. That code number R4722 be amended by deleting the figures 91, 126, 262 and substituting them with the figures 80, 140, 719. That code number R4723 be amended by deleting the figures 85, 743, 700 and substituting them with the figures 61, 343, 700. That the class subtotal recurrent expenditure be amended by deleting the figures 6, 679, 942, 211 and substituting them with the figures 6, 511, 266, 163.
I now call upon the chairman to make comment.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, I want to inform members that we are here doing all the amendments because of the realignments of every department. In fact, all the departments was affected, and I want to take you to, so that I cannot take much of your time, I want to take you to budget estimates. Last page of the budget estimates, where it reads consolidated summary for 2025-2026. That is where changes came from, and I will give you an example. For example, the county assembly services. You can see the recurrent. For example, that document that you are having, the first line, R4711, is County Assembly of Kericho. So you can see the figure that was there was 829. That was as per the document that was sent to us from the executive, and it was before also the CARA Act was amended. So after all those alignments, you'll notice that that figure has gone down to 816, and it appears on that consolidated summary, the first page, 816. So all the departments that was affected by the realignments, those are the changes. I want you to confirm the yellow document and this summary, if it tallies. Otherwise, thank you, Honorable Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman, for that those highlights. So now I therefore propose that the schedule on recurrent expenditure as amended be part of the bill. So members, you can comment. So I now therefore put the question that the schedule on recurrent expenditure as amended be part of the bill. Will as are of a similar opinion say aye? Will as of contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk, read the amendments.
Development expenditure, that code number D4711 be amended by deleting the figures 50170894 and substituting them with the figures 100170894. That code number D4712 be amended by deleting the figures 423450340 and substituting them with the figures 388450340. That code number D4713 be amended by deleting the figures 349732472 and substituting them with the figures 555148,935. That code number D4714 be amended by deleting the figures 204115762 and substituting them with the figures 282062277. That code number D4715 be amended by deleting the figures 360537,500 and substituting them with the figures 422360154. That code number D4716 be amended by deleting the figures 332803511 and substituting them with the figures 334575084. The code number D4717 be amended by deleting the figures 421022167 and substituting them with the figures 657595,218. The code number D4718 be amended by deleting the figures 411504450 and substituting them with the figures 472953143. The code number D4719 be amended by deleting the figures 214513999 and substituting them with the figures 89807,338. That code number D4720 be amended by deleting the figures 265140250 and substituting them with the figures 118070125. The code number D4722 be amended by deleting the figures 93500,000 and substituting them with the figures 102,500,000. That the class subtotal be amended by deleting the figures 3,126,491,345 and substituting them with the figures 3,523,693,508, and that the grand total be amended by deleting the figures 9,806,433,556 and substituting them with the figures 10,034,959,671.
Chairman, I welcome you. Make comments.
Okay, thank you, Chairman. Chairman, this is the same thing, Chairman. It's only that it is affecting the development part. And honorable members to use the same document that was in the estimates, consolidated summary, 2025-2026. You will realize that all the departments, there was realignments, and that is why the figures are changing. For example, Chairman, allow me to use two examples, Chairman. The first one is the D4711. That is the county assembly. When the budget was sent to us, on the development part, we had 50 million. But after deliberations, we increased that 50 to 100. And that is why it should be realigned at least to fit what we appropriated. I want to use another example on grant subtotal. You can see from the yellow document, the bill, the grant subtotal is 9.8 billion. But remember, members, that our maths, we increased revenue and that is the reason why we are at 10.03. So that figure should change, and as you can see, it has changed from 9.8 to 10 million. Otherwise, thank you, Chairman. That is the explanation.
So thank you, Chairman, for those highlights. So now I therefore propose that the schedule on development expenditure as amended be part of the bill. So members, it's your time. You make contribution. No comments? So I put the question. So will as of a similar opinion say aye? Aye. Sorry, I come up again. I therefore put the question that the schedule on development expenditure as amended be part of the bill. Will as of a similar opinion say aye? Aye. Will as of many of a contrary opinion say nay? So the ayes have it. Clerk, read the amendments of, and on clause 2.
Clause 2. That clause 2 be amended by deleting the words Kenya shillings 9,806,433,556 and substituting them with the following words: Kenya shillings 10,034,959,671.
Chairman, you reply.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, that is the grand total, Chairman. We are only changing the narrations to fit what we have approved from 9.8 billion to 10.03 billion. Thank you, Chairman.
So thank you, Chairman. I therefore propose that the schedule on clause 2 as I therefore propose that the schedule that I therefore propose that clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. Members, stand your time for your contribution or make a comment. So I put that clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. Will as of many of a similar opinion say aye? Will as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk, read the amendments on clause 2. Clause 1.
Clause 1 on citation clause. That the citation clause be amended by deleting the figures 9,806,433,556 and substituting them with the figures 10,034,959,671.
Chairman, comment.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, the reason why that amendment should be done, Chairman, is because that is the first thing that should appear in the Act. As it is now, it says the Act may be cited as the Kericho County Appropriation Act 2025, and the figure that is there is 9.8. So that figure should change to read 10.03 billion. Thank you, Chairman.
So thank you, Chairman. I therefore put the question that clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. Clause 1 be part of clause 1 as amended be part of the bill. So I now put the question: will as of a similarly opinion say aye? Will as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. So, Chairman, I call upon you to reply. To move.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, first, before I want to thank honorable members for making sure that this bill is approved today, going through all the readings from the first reading. As at now, we are at Committee of the Whole House. And since we are there, Chairman, allow me to move that the committee do report to the Assembly its consideration of the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025 and its approval thereof with amendments. And I will request Honorable Moses to second. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Moses, for seconding. So therefore, I put the question, which is that the committee do the report to the House and its consideration of the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025 and its approval, therefore, with amendments. I put the question, will as of many of a similar opinion say aye? Will as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Proceed, clerk. The mover will be the chairperson. That is the Honorable Philip Mutai.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for this opportunity. I want to report that, Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025 and its approval there with amendments. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honorable Chairman, the mover of the motion.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee on the said report on amendments. Thank you. And I will request Honorable Shele to second.
Honorable Julia Shele, seconded by Honorable Julia Shele. Honorable members, I now propose the adoption of the report of the Committee of the Whole House. And I will propose a question which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. Honorable members, since you have agreed, I now rise to put the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as of similar opinion say aye. As many as of contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, next order.
Order number 11, the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025, third reading.
Honorable Chairman, I will keep quiet.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I wish to request honorable members that having gone through all the stages of the bill, I will request that this bill be read for the third time. And the reason I'm saying that, Mr. Speaker, is that as per clause 2, which says that the county treasury may issue out of the county revenue fund and apply towards the supply granted for the services of the year ending 30th June 2026. So, Mr. Speaker, after that, it means that we will have approved this bill and will only be waiting for it to be the act. Then after that, now the county at large will start seeing now the 10 billion for the next 1 year. Otherwise, I'll request Honorable Estron to second. Thank you.
Honorable Ezron Kimungano, Leader of Majority Emeritus.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the second opportunity, Mr. Speaker, so that I can rise to second, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, having this budget approved, Mr. Speaker, this appropriation bill, Mr. Speaker, it means now it will be assented and become an act, Mr. Speaker. And from there, it will be a law, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, what we need to tell the executive now, Mr. Speaker, is to implement this budget dot by dot, figure by figure, without the way we have approved, Mr. Speaker. And the way we have done this, Mr. Speaker, is we made sure that this budget, Mr. Speaker, was aligned. From the CFSP, Mr. Speaker, we ensured that the ceilings was well captured, Mr. Speaker. During this meeting, Mr. Speaker, we did and we passed this budget, Mr. Speaker, under what we call program-based budget, Mr. Speaker. So the programs which are enclosed, which are entailed in this budget, Mr. Speaker, should be implemented the way it is, Mr. Speaker. We are not expecting to see some other strange programs which are not emanating from members, Mr. Speaker, and which were not approved during the public participation, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, and we are so keen this time around, Mr. Speaker, whereby, Mr. Speaker, we gave members were given an opportunity to tabulate and to ensure that they have inscribed all the programs in the ADB, Mr. Speaker, and we passed the ADB without amendment, Mr. Speaker. So, if anybody goes against this budget, Mr. Speaker, is committing suicide for themselves, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, I love the music which is and the heat which is generating in this house, Mr. Speaker. Even my colleagues, Mr. Speaker, who used not to say the unpopular thing, Mr. Speaker, are in forefront, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, they should be in forefront and will be leading from behind, Mr. Speaker. And when we are behind, Mr. Speaker, we are closing the door and nobody will escape, Mr. Speaker. So, this budget should be implemented the way it is as a program-based budget, and it should be implemented as soon as possible, because this budget, Mr. Speaker, will determine the chorus you had initially said, Mr. Speaker, the 2-term and the 1-term, Mr. Speaker. If this budget will be implemented properly, there will be no 1-term, it will be 2-term. But if it should be implemented, it will be 1-term, of course. And you know, Mr. Speaker, if there is some people who doesn't have mass, it's the public and the voters, Mr. Speaker. Remember, Mr. Speaker, a voter doesn't have a qualification. So it depends on how you defend yourself. The only thing which will assist us is the well-implemented budgets and the programs which has been implemented. Because the day we'll go and meet with those people, the voters, Mr. Speaker, if you don't have anything to pinpoint that when I came here, there was no ECD, here is the ECD. When I came here, there was no water, here is water. When I came here, there was no road, here is the road. When I came here, there was no bridge, here is the bridge. If you don't have anything to show, Mr. Speaker, I can tell you for free, Mr. Speaker, we will be sent home, Mr. Speaker. And it will be unfortunate this time around, Mr. Speaker, because in that way, they normally say, if you don't have development, you should have something, a fat pocket. You know, we are so we are so disadvantaged as this house, Mr. Speaker, because we'll be having no pocket and we'll having no programs. So one time will be inevitable. So for us to save our face and to ensure we rescue ourselves, I urge you, honorable members, let's be united, let's do oversight, and let's hold executive accountable and to implement this budget. Otherwise, I second. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The Leader of Majority Emeritus. The Honorable Emeritus. Even as we pray that some of you may be third term, 1 term, 2 terms, 4 terms. Yes, exactly. And therefore, at this point in time, I want to propose a question, which is that the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025 be now read at that time. Leader of Majority, the floor is open.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity once again. Mr. Speaker, we had done this budget consultatively, Mr. Speaker, and I therefore second what the honorable members, I therefore support, Mr. Speaker, what the honorable members have discussed and encourage, maybe after the passage of this appropriation bill, Mr. Speaker, as I had earlier indicated, Mr. Speaker, that it will not be business as usual, that these county assembly sectoral committees, Mr. Speaker, are really watching how the county executive will be implementing this one, Mr. Speaker. As a link between the two arms of government, Mr. Speaker, that is the county assembly and the county executive. I've talked to several CCs together with their chief officers, Mr. Speaker, that based on the reactions and the way honorable members were doing this budget, Mr. Speaker, I've asked them that they implement this budget to the letter, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as said by the honorable members, Mr. Speaker, this is a budget that always determines maybe what is going to happen in the next general election, Mr. Speaker, given that the budget for 2026-2027 financial year, Mr. Speaker, always carries the pending bills that has been agreed, Mr. Speaker, maybe for the previous successive years, Mr. Speaker. And in most cases, Mr. Speaker, it is always a year of maybe paying the debts, Mr. Speaker. I therefore encourage the honorable members, together with the county executive, that this county belongs to all of us. The people we represent, Mr. Speaker, are the same people who send us to this house to do what we are now doing, Mr. Speaker. I want to encourage each and everybody to take up the matter, follow the budget that belongs to your ward, Mr. Speaker, because this budget, Mr. Speaker, taking close to over 43 million to the word, Mr. Speaker, means it is a Mwananchi-based budget, Mr. Speaker, that intends to take resources closer to the people, and we therefore encourage each and everybody to be vigilant. Even the Mwananchi packet here, Mr. Speaker, this is a public document. They need to access it, Mr. Speaker, and rate their county based on what has been approved in the House, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as I wind up, Mr. Speaker, it's only to remind also the honorable members, Mr. Speaker, that tomorrow by 9:30 a.m., Mr. Speaker, we'll be having the Department of Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries, Mr. Speaker, appearing before this House to answer so many issues, Mr. Speaker, to do with, I think it is from morning to evening, Mr. Speaker, to the afternoon, Mr. Speaker, but I encourage them not to miss the session despite the busy schedules back in their homes, Mr. Speaker, because one will be asking the department, Mr. Speaker, to give us the elaborations on how they've done the issues to do with the donor funds that was mentioned by the Honorable Petris in the morning session, Mr. Speaker,
to touch with the donor funds, Mr. Speaker, and for this case it will be the NAF CDP. They will be explaining how they've used more than 260 million, Mr. Speaker, that has been dispersed by the national to the county and from the county to the rural areas, Mr. Speaker. I therefore, Mr. Speaker, submit. Thank you.
Okay, the Honorable Kiprotich Ravwan, and then Honorable B, and then Dr. Moses Rotich.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for the opportunity to support all the amendments that this House has agreed in the bill. Mr. Speaker, this bill will then allow the executive, once we've passed, for them to operationalize the budget. Mr. Speaker, one thing that I must admit, and I must appreciate the House, the passage of this bill will then give us an opportunity to implement the budget in our various wards. And I want to join my colleagues who've spoken before me that even as we do the program-based budget this financial year, all the programs we've given to them in all our wards, we expect the executive will implement. Mr. Speaker, it will be very unfortunate if they dare not to implement what we've put. And I know Honorable Ezron, Honorable Philip Mutai before talked about something very interesting, that going forward, there are people who are likely to lose their jobs because we suffered in this financial year 2024-2025. We had CEOs, Mr. Speaker, who are even very adamant. I can give you a funny case of a project in my ward, which is extremely critical. We've lost people. The CEC in charge of finance approved. The CEO, even CEO Finance recommended that the CEO wrote just to do some amendments and for somebody to go and work on that project. And that was an emergency project. Mr. Speaker, the CEO in charge of roads declined to even implement, and the whole thing is implemented by the Department of Finance. I feel so angry, and we will take it up with the, as a committee of finance, we will look into it because there are so many projects, Mr. Speaker, that the department is implementing in only one constituency. Mr. Speaker, in Soin sub-county, Soin ward, we had people who are lost because of a bridge that collapsed. And to date, the county government of Kericho has done nothing. We've availed funds through the emergency kitty, and they have never used even that money to go and sort out that small bridge. In Soliat and Kablilarde, there is a bridge connecting the two wards. And remember, these people coexist. We have people from our end going to the other side. The Department of Finance, through that kitty, has never even erected a bridge. Mr. Speaker, we will use this opportunity as a committee, even for finance, to ensure revenue that we projected the maximum, 870 million might not be achieved, but we will try. I want to guarantee the Committee on Finance. We will, from day one until the close of financial year, we will take up with them to ensure they collect in all our markets, because we must finance this budget. We will not be relying on the shareable revenue for us to carry out most of those projects. With this, Mr. Speaker, I support the amendments.
Okay, thank you. And Robert B, 2 minutes. Then I give to Dr. Moses 2 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you once again for allowing me opportunity just to discuss the appropriation. Mr. Speaker, thanks, and thank you to this House. Mr. Speaker, I will not belabor so much on the issues discussed, but I want to raise 2 issues. One is the issue of absorption. I believe, Mr. Speaker, after the passage of this budget today, I want to encourage and inform
the executive that, Mr. Speaker, we will not wait for long. You see, there's a tendency of the county executive delaying for a longer period for the absorption of the budget. Mr. Speaker, I think it is now past. Let's wait for uploading, and within a month or two, Mr. Speaker, we expect them to roll out jobs. Because if we wait for another 3 months, Mr. Speaker, there's an issue of bonding bills, and how the bonding bills comes on board is when there's a delay. Because if you give and contract a contractor, Mr. Speaker, he'll be able to execute it immediately, and within a shortest period of time, Mr. Speaker, the works will be seen in our areas, Mr. Speaker. So I want to encourage and inform this House that it is now our duty to be able to have a quarterly report. That is the first quarter of this year, Mr. Speaker. Begins now. By August, November, Mr. Speaker, we shall have done the first quarter, and we expect all the jobs to be rolled. In the Department of Roads, work should begin. In the Department of Health, work should begin. All the departmentals, Mr. Speaker, we expect to see works in our area so that people will feel the value of money, and Mr. Speaker, people will appreciate the works. Mr. Speaker, secondly, is just to further inform and encourage the Department of Finance, of which my neighbor, who is a brilliant honorable member, Mr. Speaker, on the Borogon, has attested in this House that he's going to work. I want to inform also Mr. on the Borogon that we've seen the employment of new revenue director. And from beginning today, Mr. Speaker, he has begun working so well. In fact, I have two people from our area. They have told me that their vehicles has been charged, Mr. Speaker, because of just stopping along during the road, Mr. Speaker. Now I think the works has begun. So I want to say that thank you, and I have seen also is a very active member, of which, Mr. Speaker, is also expecting a lot of changes in terms of if the department fail, Mr. Speaker, we expect to see the impeachment, Mr. Speaker, and execution from this House. And we are very ready. We are going to support you, Honorable Borogon, with your activeness, and we expect to surpass that 500. I want to inform this House that, Mr. Speaker, in the Department of Health, you are going to work hard. Even as a chair, we want to expect it to bring the resource. We surpass that 724 million, Mr. Speaker, which has been projected, and I believe we are going to clock a million because of the share issues, and of course, Mr. Speaker, the kind of motivation from the department because of the employment and confirmation. So I support and submit. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
All right, thank you, Honorable. The next one is Honorable Moses Otis.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for this once more opportunity to contribute and also to support the amendments on the Kericho County Appropriation Bill of 2025. Mr. Speaker, we have this bill, Mr. Speaker, has passed all the necessary stages. Mr. Speaker, when we were in Nakuru, we as honorable members had opted to disagree to agree, or agree to disagree. Now that this budget estimates of 2025-2026, Mr. Speaker, is now anchored into law, I wish to urge the executive, as I had said before, Mr. Speaker, that too much familiarity brings contempt. We have operated in subconscious mind, Mr. Speaker, in the past, that we go to the department, we are told, fill the number of works that have not been rolled into a ward, that write the number of projects, maybe if it's water, if it is road, if it is health, and a number of issues, Mr. Speaker. I wish to bring the citations of a number of contempts that might come up during the rolling out of the projects, Mr. Speaker. That content number one, Mr. Speaker, that a chief officer can commit, Mr. Speaker, is rolling or administering the project selectively in some words. That is content number one. Number two, Mr. Speaker, is procuring excessively beyond the stipulated budget, Mr. Speaker. That is content number two. Content number three, Mr. Speaker, is slipping in the first quarter, slipping in the second quarter, slipping in the third quarter, then waking up in the fourth quarter, Mr. Speaker, only to roll out projects knowing exactly that we are almost approaching the end of the financial year and they are not able to raise documents, considering the timelines, the procurement timelines, Mr. Speaker, that it requires some approvals. Normally they wait until the last minute, then they pretend that they are a bit active. That is the fourth contempt, Mr. Speaker. We will not take this time round as it is. Another contempt, the fifth one, Mr. Speaker, is we have the 30 wards in Kericho County, ranging from number 1 ward in Tendeno and also a ward in Cheblanget on the lower side, Mr. Speaker. It is our prayer that we see the picture of development of the 10 billion in our county. Mr. Speaker, with this, I want to urge that honorable members, we work collectively towards the picture of this county. As Honorable Osborne has put it, Mr. Speaker, that voters has no qualification. But there is a funny one, Mr. Speaker, that the question qualification is being alive at the time of voting. So that they make either a decision to send you at one term or to send you upper limit. Maybe it is 2 terms or 3 terms or a number of terms as it is. So with these remarks, Mr. Speaker, I submit and also pray that works be commenced as early as possible. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, thank you. Honorable members, I now want to give to the mover of the motion to reply. The Honorable Albert.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mine is only to thank honorable members. Where we have come from is far, within the shortest time possible. And you've sacrificed your time until where we are today, this evening, that we are approving this law. I want to tell them that it is now time that we make sure that the executive execute this budget to the latter. Otherwise, I have nothing to say but say thank you.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Chairman, Budget and Appropriation Committee. I will now rise to put the question, which is that that the Kericho County Appropriation Bill 2025 be now read at that time. Will as many as are of that similar opinion say aye? Will as many as are of that contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Honorable members, sorry for that. I guess, you know, we had our special sitting was categorized into 2. Probably, if we will go by what you have been talking about, then our special sitting today was 2 times. And we have come to a conclusion. And therefore, there being no other order of business, this House stands adjourned until tomorrow. Tomorrow, 1st July at 9:30 a.m.